On the Simplistic Reviews Podcast, the disappointed filmgoer or TV viewer are represented by two separate but equally important groups: the critic who thinks it's a crime, and the apologist who has the balls to defend it. These, unfortunately, are their stories.
Look, Cluitt, the longer you drag this out, the harder it's gonna be for you.
You got DNA, fingerprints, and bank statements that all put you there on the damn question. Not to mention, you got guilty written all over your face.
Your little lady's in the next room. We're offering her immunity. How long you think it'll take before she flips on you?
Hell hath no fury.
Than a woman married to a scumbag.
We all got tickets to the ball game tonight.
Center court.
That's right. So why don't you save us all some time and confess already?
Something funny?
It's just hubris, detective. Merely a collective hubris.
I hope it's a creepy way of saying you confess.
Oh, I confess. I paid to see Gem and the Holograms in theatres. And not only did I watch it, I enjoyed every single moment. 17 times.
You sick fuck.
Jay Cluitt, I'm arresting you for the murder of film taste in general. You have the right to your opinion. Any opinion you do give may be responded to with a hashtag SMH on Twitter.
This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They dare not talk trash on Twitter about their ex-girlfriends, for fear of them also revealing their sexual proclivities. Bad move, Kanye. I'm your announcer, Julie. And I'm sad that Peyton Manning beat Cam Newton in the Super Bowl. Not because I was rooting for the Panthers, but because we're in store for about 1 billion more Papa John's commercials. Have you eaten that pizza? It tastes like it's made in that white chalk gymnasts use. Here are your hosts: Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, Justin Polizzi, and someone who I know for a fact would rather shit on a toaster than be on this show, Jay Cluitt.
Order. This is a Law and Order centric episode of the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. I'm DJ Stabler Valentine, and I'm joined by Matthew Munch Stewart, Justin Jack McCoy Polizzi, and from across the pond, J. Michael Cutter Cluitt. I guess that works. Linus Roach is a Brit. That kind of works. How you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Is everybody else alive?
Yeah, we're all alive. I was hoping I was going to be Haggerty.
You wanted to be Benson? You want to be Olivia Benson?
Yeah, why not?
I feel like I should have watched an episode of Law and Order before this show.
Law and Oral.
Either way, I haven't seen any of it, so this is just going completely over my head.
So you have British Law and Order, so you didn't even know who the hell Sam.
Is that like Parliament in Order?
We have law. I think we invented them.
We invented the fucking rule of law.
There's a bunch of cops running around with powdered wigs on his.
Well, I haven't got guns, so yeah.
It's funny, you guys don't have guns, but like the Queen's Guard, they have like M16s though.
I'm not sure that's correct.
Oh, okay. I feel like
I saw it in a movie. It's real. It happened.
Yeah, we lived it.
We have truncheons.
Oh, I watch Luther every time I watch Luther, and I'm like, how is Idris Elba just gonna break into this he's making a raid with no weapon? I'm like, what's going on?
That's how good our guys are. We don't need guns.
Oh Jesus, you guys!
They
just
have Ruth.
wear a bullseye.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yes, just have Ruth.
So this is Jay's first time on the full show, and I apologize, I guess, in advance. I don't know. We're going to probably demean him. If this is the first time you've heard Jay on the show, you're probably going to get a Jay that's a little less PC. He's going to be. We've given him carte blanche to really butch up the British. So he's going to be really mean, very Moff Tarkany. You're going to get a lot of Moff Tarkany Jay Cluitt this episode.
We're obviously far too trusting.
Actually, like beefing up the British, that means I'm going to be far more kind of stiff upper lip and proper.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like,
He's gonna be
I
driving
can't
around
talk
in a
to you
Rolls
guys
Royce.
this way.
I'm bringing a state of aristocracy to this podcast.
He's gonna have like a little powdered carnation.
I'm wearing a monocle right now. Top hat. But no,
He's wearing tails.
He's pretty much we brought Mr. Peanut onto the show. So if you're ready for
I'm
Mr.
in
Nut,
full cricket gear, riding atop a red double-decker bus.
oh man, that's super fucking British. Then how much more British can we get then?
I don't know. All he needs to do is like have like a really bad set of teeth. I guess that's the big. I'm trying to get every cliche. Oh, done. Finish. All right.
While eating bangers and mash with a can of spotted dick.
Spotted dick, blood sausage, all that good stuff.
Cup of Earl Grey.
Cup of Earl Grey. Yeah.
What the fuck is Earl Grey? What is
It's
that?
tea.
It's-
Earl Grey tea.
It sounds awful. Whatever.
It's just it's a brand of tea. I've never actually tried it.
Well, what's the difference between, let's say, Earl Grey and like Darjeeling?
Again, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't actually
Your
actually
fucking
drink
British
tea.
card's fucking revoked.
The only tea I've ever had is in China. So,
I had Chinese tea.
I had my black card revoked a couple episodes back. Jay has his British card revoked.
Come and get it.
Matt had his Jewish card revoked. Justin's still hanging on to his Italian card. He's hanging on to it as long
hanging
as
on.
I'm
Yeah.
about to throw the tea in the river.
The East River, the tea's going in there. It's like
with Sal Makadukis from the other clique. All right, let's stop all this
good
nonsense
God.
and do a little simplistic showcase.
Time to wade through the Hollywood filth, paparazzi style. It's Simplistic Showcase.
Simplistic showcase. This is where we have a whole litany of things that's happening in the cinematic and television world on a big, giant, expensive wheel. And if we spin the wheel, if it lands on the subject, we have to talk about it or spin again. But if we spin again, somebody will come to our house, point a gun at our head, and say, "You must talk about it." Cluitt, seeing that you are the guest, you get to spin this gigantic, expensive, rather dirty wheel first.
he's never seen the wheel.
Yes,
by
let
the
me
way.
apologize for the disgustingness of this.
I'm on it. Well, I always hear people saying how impressive this wheel is. It's
impressive.
actually it's quite disappointing.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
Oh, no,
It's-
it is.
It's quite small.
the podcast.
Everything is better in America. It's like, in America, this is amazing.
Yeah. Donald Trump spun this wheel.
I feel like
They
I'm going to
deported
break
it.
it.
It's okay. It's not the London Eye. Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey,
It's
Jay,
Big
it's
Ben.
okay. It's made in China.
It's made in China.
I feel like I'm dancing around Stonehenge during Spinal Tap. It's miniature. It's like 2 foot tall. Anyway, I'll give it a
Give it
I'll
a
be
go.
gentle. I'll be gentle with it. Here we go.
And it
I
spins.
mean,
You
that
might
was
want to see
okay.
a doctor.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
'cause
probably got
you're
hepatitis C
diseased.
now because you
Yes.
touched it.
Oh, I used my sleeve.
It lands on Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa in the Power Rangers movie. I'm going to assume you want to spin again.
Yes, because I don't remember ever seeing the Power Rangers. So, I'm sure I did when I was younger, but I don't remember who that character is.
I don't know.
It's like Roseanne.
It's like
Yeah.
Roseanne if she could turn little monsters into big monsters.
Wait,
So-
do you know who Roseanne is?
I know who Roseanne is, but again,
God.
I've never seen that show.
Oh, it's okay.
Damn.
The only thing you're missing
This
is
It's gonna
John.
be difficult.
I'm so glad DJ made this like a very British-centric wheel this week. It's like, what the fuck? This is all American shit.
What do you want me to put on here? Fucking
Fuck it, I don't know. Austin Powers remake. Even if it's not happening, it's happening. I don't fucking know.
Don't say that.
It could happen. Don't wish that into
could happen.
existence. Jay, go ahead and spin again.
So I will spin again.
Yes.
There you go. He's getting the hang of it.
Something
already.
flung off of it.
I think
Yeah, that one, I know what that was.
it was a
Yeah, I
Lethal
think it's on
Weapon
your
remake.
list.
It
I
lands
double
on.
It is.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Jonas Cuarón directing a Zorro remake. Speaking of remakes, what do you think about that, Jay?
I'm fine with that. I don't mind. I've seen the first Zorro film. I thought, yeah, that's okay. I don't mind if they remake it. So, yeah, he seems an interesting choice. I'm looking forward to. Is it Desierto? He's directed, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember.
See, I gotta look up who the fuck Jonas Cuarón
He's
is.
Alfonso-
No, he's Alfonso Cuarón's brother.
Is it brother
Oh.
or son?
He's Alfonso Cuarón's relative.
Oh, he's related to Cuarón in some way we are unspecific about.
Yes.
All right.
They share some kind of DNA.
He did the little thing on the DVD for Gravity, where the
Yes,
opposite side of the phone
uh,
call with Sandra Bullock talking to dogs. But,
Yes, and I thought that was fine.
Yeah.
And the trailer for Desiato looks great, so if it's as good as the trailer, then yes, he can make a Zorro film. I will allow it.
Who do you see as Zorro?
Antonio Banderas.
Of course.
There you go.
He can still do it.
Yeah, Zorro in the old days was played by like a 50-year-old man. Why not?
A 50-year-old white guy.
Yeah, it's close enough.
I think he was fine in Expendables 3.
He was probably the best thing in Expendables 3.
So yeah, either give him Zorro or give him, was it Anthony Hopkins? Give him like the mentor role.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well,
pass
then
the
who's
torch.
the young Zorro then?
Well, find some newcomer.
Joe Jonas.
No, okay,
No.
that's enough.
Okay.
Find some-
I want everybody in the cast to have some Quran name or Jonas name, and then it's fine.
You just nepotism, got him up,
Yeah.
run him up.
It's like, he's got the same name.
That's
Put
good
him
enough for me. All right,
yes, Jaden Smith. There we go.
Palizzi, you get to go after him. You get his sloppy seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, sloppy.
Hey, I cleaned it off a little
Sloppy's
bit.
You get some.
Yeah,
You know how many layers are on that thing?
It's like an onion. It's like a
It's like a
5-layer
no.
dip.
yeah, it's like a 7-layer burrito.
It's a
I
game
think
of
I
pass
have
the
to
parcel.
inject something into my veins before I touch it.
Yeah, you gotta get some of the penicillin going on there.
Whatever they injected
All right.
into Ryan Reynolds
All
in
right,
Deadpool.
Just get some bloody gloves. Just wear gloves.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Stepping up to do it.
Man.
It spins and it lands. Bryan Singer directs 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Do you want to talk about this, or do you want to make a joke about Bryan Singer's sexuality and then spin again?
Yes, I was thinking semen, but we'll skip that one.
Of course. You set him up, he knocks him down. Thank God.
I thought Bill Cosby could be cast in that film.
He's the octopus.
Nemo.
They're both allegedly innocent, or I guess I gotta go the other way. They're both innocent.
Allegedly innocent?
I guess. Sorry, I got confused. I got my
You're
Law and
guilty
Order
as
stuff mixed
shit.
up. I cannot be Stabler. Oh boy! So did you want to spin again, or do you want?
Yeah, no, I'm spinning. Even though I don't want to touch this wheel, I'm spinning.
We just had to
I
get
could
that
give
in
two
there.
shits about a movie I will not see.
There's so many jokes there with Bryan Singer and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It writes itself. All right, go ahead.
Here you
Go, Ninja.
It
Ninja, go.
spins, and it lands on. Matt's gonna be angry. Civil War trailer. What did you think of the Civil War trailer at the?
Why am I going to be angry?
Because you hate comic book movies.
Oh, yeah.
You hate them.
Can't I just say, like, I'm ambivalent at this point?
You're they're like doing your taxes. It's like, I guess I got to do it this year. I guess, unless you're Donald Trump.
go. It was good.
He's right.
Yeah.
Right? What can you say?
Oh, the Iron Man glove.
I like the Iron Man glove. I like
Oh yeah, that was
Bitchin'.
good.
I like the Ant-Man redo of the outfit.
We have proof that he is in the film.
Yeah,
He is
there you go.
there.
Yes,
He's
yes,
there.
It's there. It's just you know, after Iron Man 3 getting us all hot and ready during the trailer, and then we saw the movie.
Oh,
disappointed.
you're on guard, aren't you? You're just
Oh, I'm on guard. And then
On
Age
guard.
of Ultron was kind of like,
See, you say that, Justin, but the Iron Man 3 trailer was good. The film was great.
oh, slow down, buddy. You're in negative. You're in negative
Whoa.
Iron Man 3 territory here.
whoa now.
I put Iron Man 3 in my top 3 Marvel movies.
Ooh.
Did you really?
Yes, yes, I do. It's number 3.
Mm.
It's still in my top 3.
I think
I
you
see.
I
I
think
see
you
what
just
you
went for
did
the
there.
numbers.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
it
fine.
should
Iron
be
Man
number
2 was
two.
number 2.
No, no,
Shit.
Iron Man 2 is like near the bottom. It's Iron Man, Avengers, Iron Man 3.
Oh no! Over Guardians of the Galaxy and Winter Soldier?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
I
They do
like
things
how Jay is
differently
like
overseas.
very like, yes, motherfucker, that's what it is. Shut up.
That's where it
I have the
goes.
list.
Deal with it.
I wrote it down. I did my research.
I wrote it down.
Oh, look at Schindler and his list over there.
Well, Liam Neeson's almost British. It's fair enough.
So yeah, you're kind of cautious. You're circumspect of Civil War. You're circumspect of everything
circumcised.
Marvel at this
I
point.
like the was it the Diet Coke commercial?
Well, you like the Coke commercial more.
I like that one better.
That was good. I love
Whose
those.
side are you on?
Ant-Man and
Hulk ain't gonna be in the movie, so it's just good. That's as much as a Hulk Ant-Man interaction as you're ever gonna get.
you don't know that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, they're bearing the lead.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure. If I was going to be a betting man, I would bet that Hulk is not going to be anywhere near that movie.
If I'm going to be a betting man, I'm betting that, I'm a little scared, to be taken advantage of once again with these trailers and then seeing the movie.
Do you
Could
think
be good? Could be good.
It'd be the equivalent of if Black Panther is actually not Black Panther. It's
Hawkeye.
It's Kevin Hart. That's the Iron Man 3.
Wouldn't it be worse if it was like Kevin James?
Kevin James.
Not even a black guy.
I'm not even a black man. I'm not even from Africa. I'm from Queens.
I'm not even from South Africa, where there might be a few white people.
Oh man, that left a bad taste in my mouth. Kevin
Like,
James. You know about Kevin James, huh?
Kevin James. He's still kicking.
Yeah, Jay's heard of Kevin
He
James.
knows who
You've
Kevin
heard of Kevin
I'm
James.
familiar with King of Queens.
All right, Matthew Stewart.
Oh, thank you, DJ Valentine.
Yes, I say your full name. Go ahead and
I
spin
know,
that
you
wheel.
should. All right, get this hand sanitizer, then lube,
Okay,
and then
okay.
here we go! I don't fuck around when I spin this wheel, because I leave the layers.
Yeah. It lands
You call me
on.
the layer man.
Oh God, it's right in the middle. Snyder's.
Oh, man, love it.
Snyder's still defending Man of Steel. Do you want to talk about this because you love Zack Snyder, or do you want to spin again?
What exactly is he still defending? That the movie's like not going to be very good?
No,
Still exists.
It still happened in that he never changed. If you're a real comic book fan, you really know that he didn't change Superman as well as his comic was. Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to please spin again?
Okay, I guess I get the kind of like innuendos. Please.
I mean, because what are we gonna say about
about
Zack Snyder other than?
What? Can we just? Is the problem still that he changed Superman? Not that it's just a really boring film.
It's kind of both at this point.
Like I don't give a shit about Superman as a character, whether he changed him or not. I just thought the film was really dull.
Yeah.
And crap.
It didn't make sense. And
Where did you watch it? On a farm?
that's the only reason Matt wanted to talk about this, so he can break out his thought.
I'm so glad I got to work that.
That's all he wanted. Spin again. That's all he wanted to do. It's all, he didn't give a
spinning
shit
again.
about the
All right.
subject.
All right, on a farm, spin.
It's all you care about is doing Zod. It's all you give a shit about.
Because it's the only thing good about
You have a
it.
problem.
I do.
It lands on
crack
X-Men
addict, and I like that
Apocalypse
line.
trailer. Do you want to? You have to talk about it now.
God.
This is what you. This is what
I
you
have
wrought.
no fucking choice. You have rocked
You have
this.
wrought this X-Men Apocalypse trailer.
God, man. Is it me or like all these like superhero movies coming out this year? Maybe outside of Civil War, it's kind of dull. Like I don't know. I'm not very excited about this movie.
It's.
Is it me?
It's not.
Is there something wrong with me?
Well, yes, but
Oh, well.
I would say
it my
that this
problem?
one looks
Scientifically, yes.
scientifically we've
It has
proven
been
that
proven.
something
You're
is wrong.
fucked.
We've taken samples.
Oh, man.
It does kind of look like very green screeny, that trailer. Like
Yeah.
it seems like it's very, very Phantom Menace-y, not in quality, just in the way it looks. Like everything looks fake. Even the part of I know Psylocke cutting through a car, of course, is fake, but like when she lands, like the entire background is like she's standing in front of a green screen. Like every shot is a green screen.
I guess the movie's still how many months away? Like 5 months or 4 months
Maybe they'll
away,
fix
so
it.
they can maybe fix shit. Remember how we've said other movies that are like this looks fucked,
Yeah.
and they kind of fix it. I hope so. I don't
Some
know.
of them leave it.
Yeah.
So some of them say.
Some gets like
say-
here to fuck. You fucking deal with it. You deal with it.
I'm looking at you, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
The audience deals with it. I don't know. I don't know. Days of Future Past I liked, and this one I just don't really care. I don't know. There's something about this film that just leaves a meh.
What about McAvoy's bald head? You don't like that? That's not getting you dollars?
Oh man, yeah, they got me $10. McAvoy and McAvoy's bald head. Thank God. I mean, I'm gonna shave my head in solidarity when I see the movie, and I'm gonna walk in with a bald head.
I think it's going to live or die on Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. They keep saying they fixed him. I'm like, did they?
He looks a little bit better than he did in the earlier like pictures. Like it doesn't look like he has like a tiny. He doesn't look like the fucking shrunken head in Beetlejuice anymore.
Like Justin said, he looked like a fucking little Oompa Loompa playing,
Yeah, it's like
walking around.
like,
with the
Apocalypse
fucking
supposed to be a
X-Men.
Well,
big motherfucker.
Well, the scene where he like grows and is it James McAvoy? He's
Yeah.
kind of gone
Yeah.
to the floor.
Mhm.
I'm fully on board for that. I want to know kind of how that scene resolves
Yeah,
itself.
I wonder if
I
it's
mean,
gonna be like a
that's
dream
probably a-
sequence or like a real sequence. So
Yeah, it could be.
I want him to just keep on growing and growing and growing until he's like standing on Jupiter, picks up the Earth and just kind of shakes it.
And it's like, listen to me.
That would be amazing.
He doesn't take it over the world. He has become the world.
Yeah.
He just puts the world in his pocket and goes on about his day.
It's like, I'm going to take you with me.
When I thought about the apocalypse, I never thought it would become. It was because of a man growing to the size of the universe. I never thought
now you've got
go.
it.
Are there any limitations on his powers?
No.
Because for what I can tell, there's not.
So that's
the X-Men are screwed anyway.
That's the comic book's fault, because Apocalypse is one of those guys where it's like, I can do this.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
And I can also do
It
this.
would be an interesting ending if you just crushed the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, and then
Fade to black.
I would love it that he crushed the world and then we died too.
Oh.
And then it's like a movie within a reality.
If he accidentally crushed the world.
Like, oh shit! I didn't mean to.
Fuck!
He's like talking to it, and it's like in Spy at the start when Jude Law accidentally shoots the gun.
Yeah,
my
he
God.
sneezes and he like
sneezes, and the world just shoots off someone.
Maybe that's their way of getting Galactus in the he's the new Galactus. And he's I can't even say his name.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Just stop it.
See, we told you something was wrong with it.
I haven't mastered the English language
You
yet.
haven't mastered either
I know
English
speak
language.
good.
All right, my turn to spin. All right.
Cialis, brought to you by X-Men.
Brought to you by X-Men, a film that we do not really have any feelings for.
Yeah.
Get hard. For X-Men.
Get harder for X-Men.
Apocalypse.
Oh boy.
Will
crossover.
Ferrell's
Kevin
in
Hart
something.
as X-Man. All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
God.
And here we go. It spins, and it lands on. Oh god.
Oh God.
Oh.
Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I'm gonna spin
What?
again because I'm not gonna talk about
The movie you've always wanted.
The movie you didn't know you wanted, but now you're gonna get it.
I will say this: video game movies, you haven't come out with a good one yet, and
Do you know why they don't work?
because they're
Because you want to play it.
Yeah.
Ya
Yeah,
fucks.
that's why that first person shooter one's probably not going to work. What's it called?
Doom?
Hardcore Harry or whatever the fuck.
Hardcore Harry, yes.
Yeah.
The last segment of Doom split over an hour and a half. I don't know if that's going to work or not, because you're just going to want to play it.
I think Hardcore Harry's not gonna work because after like 10 minutes you're gonna be like, fuck, cut away.
Well, I'll be waiting for the video game tie-in that they put out for Hardcore Harry, and then I'll just wait for that and play that.
You're just mad because the only POVs thing you like are porn. That's essentially all.
Oh man, I love
What's
that.
wrong with that?
Especially when I'm behind the camera.
It's,
Or in front of.
or in
Yeah.
front of the camera.
Either way, I mean, it's like, sometimes you just need to take one on the chin.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin again before we
Or
get
the
a little
wheel.
bit dirtier.
Or the wheel. I mean, speaking of POV
Speaking of-
porn,
speaking of POV.
spin this wheel.
Spin this wheel. Here we go.
Oh man, come on.
That was gross.
I know.
I think it's mold grown.
That's not mold. I'll
That's
tell you,
not mold.
mold ain't that white. It lands on Battlestar Galactica movie.
You put the worst shit on this wheel this month.
Look, man, there's not a lot of stuff going on. It's February. What do you want from me? All right, look.
I don't know. Not this.
Battlestar Galactica movie, I would be down for if it was the guys who made the TV show, but it's not the guy who made the TV show. It's the guy who made Dracula Untold.
Dead and loving it.
Yeah, they're
I
bringing
think I
back
pref-
Star Trek.
Huh?
They're bringing back Star Trek.
Yeah, with Angela.
TV.
I heard it was Brian Fuller and whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm more interested in that than them making a shitty Battlestar Galactica movie, because I think that TV was like almost like the show was like lightning in a bottle. And if you're gonna make the movie, why would you gonna make it without the guy who brought it back and made it cool? Doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't.
Well, this guy's gonna make it cooler.
No. Did you see
Okay.
Dracula Untold? And I think he did something else awful. I know he's done Moneyball, but it's just the guy. No.
Do I need to go back and watch Battlestar Galactica the series?
The
Should I
sci-fi
do that?
I think that should be the barometer right there.
If you ever wonder why people are in love with Katie Sackhoff, that is the reason. So if,
Sackhoff.
I had wondered.
yeah, it's because she's fucking awesome on that show. But I mean,
I thought she was fine in Riddick.
yeah, she's essentially playing the exact same character she played on Battlestar Galactica.
That's all I know her from.
But at least in Riddick, she's naked. But no, she's great on that show. And that show was really good. It's kind of a slog because it goes on for a while. But it actually made it not, for the budget they had, it made it like actually kind of legitimate. And they're doing this apparently with a new person. So I don't really care. I hope it gets better. I hope they call the guy who did it, because it's like, hey, I'm gonna make Deadpool movie, but I'm not going to get Ryan Reynolds, and I'm going to get this other person, and I'm going to get this other person. Nobody who made Deadpool great. We're just going to make our own shit. So why even do it? Just call it something else. As we've said.
I feel like you want a third spin.
You mean like Ghostbusters?
Oh, just like Ghostbusters. Just like Ghostbusters. All right, Jay, it's your spin, buddy.
That's coming out this year. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, fuck yeah, I can't wait for that trailer to drop. Go ahead, Cluitt.
When is that trailer going to drop? That's the question.
You smell that? You smell that? Yeah. I smell Fantastic Four.
Okay. Oh man, that's an insult.
I think that's the wheel.
Maybe it's the wheel. I'm sorry.
And now I have to touch it. Okay, I'm using a slipper for this one. I'm throwing it from a distance.
Oh my god, he's like Captain Boomerang over here. He's an Aussie. That's not even close. It lands on.
Sounds the same.
Jungle Book trailer.
Yeah, I'll talk about that.
Okay, all right.
It looks terrible.
Oh, really?
No. Sorry, no. It looks great. It sounds terrible.
Time out. I want the poster to read. It looks terrible. Wait. No. It looks great.
It looks great.
Jay Cluitt, Lamb.
It looks really great. Kind of the effects.
Visually.
It looks photorealistic,
Right.
but having photorealistic animals talking and sounding like Ben Kingsley does not work, I think.
Well, did you like
I
Babe?
think-
It's like Babe in the jungle.
But Babe kind of had the right feel to it, I think.
And George Miller.
The pig's mouth moved.
Yeah.
In the trailer, the mouth isn't always moving. I think it does for Car with Scarlett Johansson, but it doesn't for
Unless they're not
anyone else.
It could be the same thing with the X-Men Apocalypse. Maybe they're not finished.
Yeah,
with
it's
the
still a
effects.
few months away.
Yeah.
But Christopher Walken as King Louis,
Yeah,
I think that is a very odd choice.
I don't know, man.
Bill Murray as Baloo is perfect.
Yes. Idris Elba as
Also,
Shere Khan.
Shere
is
Khan.
That is also perfect, yes. And ScarJo as Car, I think that kind of works. I want to see another film where she voices Winnie the Pooh. But
Oh, man.
Chris Walken as King Louis just doesn't fit.
But Chris,
Hey, do you want to dance with me? I'm a monkey.
Yes. If I could
okay,
do a
I
Walken
guess.
impression, I'd start singing about Man's Red Flower, but I can't do that, so I'm not gonna.
I want to be just like you.
I want to be.
And neither can Matt.
This is when we all break out into horrible Christopher Walken impersonation.
I want to be
was
just like you.
I
actually-
want to be like you.
you.
Call me Flash. But no, I don't know. I mean, for that movie to look more realistic than X-Men Apocalypse, that's what scared me about X-Men Apocalypse. I was like, wow, this bear, who I know isn't there, it looks more realistic than Oscar Isaac. But well, whatever. It could be okay.
Let's see if Jon Favreau can come back from Iron Man 3. The great Iron Man
He
3.
didn't do Iron Man 3. He was only in
did
Iron
not.
Man
Yeah,
3.
he didn't.
That's Shane Black, buddy.
That's the great
That's
Shane
why it was
Black.
more of a disappointment.
Yeah.
You take that back. Shane Black is a genius.
He got out while the getting was good.
I'm the Mandarin. No, I'm not. Yes, I
He's
am.
Bagheera.
No, I'm not. I don't know why I'm doing
Bagheera.
walking all of a sudden. Walking as the Mandarin, perfect casting. Now we're talking. Now we're fixing past wrongs.
I am the Mandarin.
I'm the Mandarin.
Whoa. Wait, didn't he already do that in Balls of Fury?
Yeah, he kind of did.
Yeah.
That was essentially the same character.
Ping, pang, ping, pong.
Bing, bang,
I'm
bomb,
the
Iron Man.
Mandarin.
What are you? All right.
Okay, enough of this
Justin,
walking shit.
go ahead and please stop this Christopher Walken spiral that we're headed to.
I'm gonna use my feet.
Oh,
How's that
God.
sound?
Well, it can't get any worse, so go ahead.
Well, make sure you keep your socks on.
Jesus.
I'm putting the shoes on. Hold on.
Call this the old cock sock.
He's putting his booties on. Go ahead, put your booties on.
Little booties.
I got
Wait,
it.
are they Crocs? Are you doing this with Crocs?
Man,
do-
good foot job.
He's Croc-centric. It lands on Ewan McGregor as a Force ghost in Star Wars Episode 8. Rumor.
Oh, man, I love that echo.
That was literally me going, rumor.
Yeah, I really don't see much here to talk about. So. I guess
I think the
spin
wheel says it for
again.
itself.
Ewan McGregor, Force ghost, yay. Go ahead and spin again.
But if that's a yay, does that mean that they're allowed to bring back Christensen?
Yeah, is
He's
Anakin
rumored to
Skywalker
come back in fucking Rogue One, for
Yeah,
Christ's sake.
it's rumored. I think it's a very dangerous path. to go down.
I've already ranted about this. Do not bring Hayden Christensen back. I won't go into any further details other than do not bring Hayden Christensen back.
What if he just does like the Darth Vader, like he's in the suit?
No, I'd rather just get a tall
James
guy.
Earl Jones as a voice.
I can get a tall guy anywhere. Why would I cast Hayden Christensen and pay an extra $2 million for a guy who can't act?
Job.
I don't give a fuck if he needs a blow job. Go away.
Have you seen 7 Minutes in Heaven or whatever it's called?
No.
Okay.
Wasn't he on The Amazing Race or some crazy bullshit like that, or Iron Man competition?
He was on The Amazing Racist. I don't even know.
I don't even know what that means. I only like blonde hair, blue-eyed Sith.
Yeah, I'm sure he loves everybody.
All right, go ahead,
Just not
Justin.
you.
Spin it again.
Spin it again, Sam. There you go.
Yeah, you see,
Good job.
a little manly spin in there.
Went all around that time.
It lands on. Oh God, you keep pulling up daisies there. Depp as Invisible Man. How do you feel about this?
What?
I'm telling you, man, this fucking wheel is
What
bullshit.
the fuck, man?
You bring Jay on for this fucking
It's
show,
February.
this
What do you
bullshit?
guys want me to talk about? The oil prices dropping?
Yes.
Okay, well, Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man and oil prices dropping. Go.
What's
Are
more
the
exciting?
two related?
Are they related? Is Johnny Depp disappearing?
Conspiracy!
Dun, dun.
Do.
Wow. There you go.
His experience.
I guess it's great because we won't have to see him. So.
Oh,
He won't be in
Yeah.
whiteface, he'll be
Yes.
in clearface.
He'll be in clear.
The first ever clear face performance.
His first scene first time sharing the scene with Tom Cruise, and he won't be on the screen at all.
God.
He's the mummy, right?
Yeah,
Well, he's
gonna
not
be
the
in the
mummy.
mummy.
He's in the mummy.
I'd love it if he was playing the mummy.
I think he's Rick O'Connell.
What happened? What happened? Did something happen? Did I miss something? Do we have a
Maybe he's
large
figured
event?
Universal Monsters.
Universal wants more
franchise.
money.
Somebody got hit in the head?
Cinematic universe.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait for that. I love that. That's Marvel universe. What the fuck, monster universe?
Why do you love that monster universe? You know,
No,
again,
I grew up with that shit.
but
That's why I
Dracula
like it.
Untold is a part of that monster universe. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but you know.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Those
sure?
pages might get stuck together.
What were you
can
jerking
reboot.
off to?
Yeah.
Yeah, just reboot Dracula
Reboot Dracula
reboot
again.
Dracula. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reboot Dracula 2.
I'm actually quite
rebooted.
psyched for Depp as the Invisible Man, because Invisible Man's one of my favourites of the classic Universal monster movies.
Now, do you want Invisible Man played by Johnny Depp? That's
I'm
the
fine with that. I think
You're
he
not
could
gonna
do
know
well.
who it is.
I think he could do well.
Who are you gonna put him against? Because again, you're gonna have to, I mean, it's a very easy paycheck for Johnny Depp because he can do this shit from his fucking basement.
He's gonna podcast.
He's gonna podcast the movie.
There'll be scenes where he's like in a hat and a coat but just an invisible face, and I reckon he'll do that, kind of mocap it. You know, I have faith.
know.
He's a decent actor.
No,
in there
he is. He was
somewhere.
great in Black Mass. It's just I'm more skeptical of this
What was
this
the last good
Universal
movie he did? Sweeney Todd?
Black Mass.
That didn't get.
I still haven't seen that.
Well, I mean, the movie's not amazing, but
Rango.
Rango.
I fucking love Rango.
But no, I mean, I'm more skeptical of the Universal universe than I am with fucking this casting. You can tell that they have a lot of money. You know,
You're just scared, DJ.
I am scared. I'm afraid he
You're
cast.
just scared it's gonna succeed.
Yeah, you're scared of monsters.
I am. I don't want Johnny Depp in my fucking house watching me and I can't see him.
I'm more concerned about the mummy.
I don't want Tom Cruise chasing after mummies around my neighborhood.
I say you bring back Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon was Hollow Man. Have
Oh,
Kevin
he
Bacon be
was
the
a
fucking
perfect
Invisible
fucking
Man.
Invisible Man.
Oh man, and talk about a guy you wouldn't want in your fucking
Oh,
house.
shit. Jesus.
It's like, hey, you want to watch The Closer together? It's like, ah!
Hollow Man, one of the few films where a person gets raped in the movie and nobody
By the hero. By the hero.
The hero rapes the person. I mean, good God.
I mean, only in a Verhoeven.
Verhoeven
movie
don't
would
give a
happen.
fuck about you, man.
No, it's like, you want your heroes? Your hero's a rapist. It's like, and invisible.
Your other hero, we're gonna blow every body part off of him and put him together in a robot suit. No!
Yeah.
Stop it.
What, another hero? His eyes pop out on Mars.
Okay.
Don't start doing Schwarzenegger impressions.
Oh,
Please move
God.
on before that starts happening.
All right, Matt. Hurry up. Do not do a Schwarzenegger impersonation and spin the fucking wheel.
Okay. Everybody, get down!
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Low.
He's right. No, get down. There's shit flinging off of it.
Come on, don't you see this?
The wheels turn sideways.
It's landed on Batman v Superman trailer.
What?
See, that I could have told.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Matthew Stewart?
This trailer doesn't make me any more excited for the movie.
Really? The newest one didn't do
Not at
anything
all.
for you, huh?
Because
He needs
this
to take a
movie,
pill.
every
We now
Get
have
hard.
a good trailer.
Finally, the first
every
trailer they've ever
fucking
come out
trailer
with.
no. Every trailer has been a completely different tone for the movie. It's like, is this a comedy?
There's
Is this
5
an
different
action
films
film?
coming out.
Is this a fucking
I can
drama?
trust
What
it's
the
not
fuck is this
I can
movie?
trust it's not a comedy. I'm pretty sure.
It's going to be
Sure
like
it's legal.
Clue, where you go to the cinema and it's one of these 5 different films.
It's like, hey, maybe
Yeah,
I got the comedy
I
version
hope.
of BVS.
Yes.
I had the romance.
Oh.
God damn.
Thank God. I got the erotic drama.
Oh, you lucky son of a
Oh,
bitch.
you won.
Well, there was a
Man.
bathtub scene in that movie, in that trailer.
Oh, I can't
That's
wait.
from
Oh
the
yeah.
period
ooh.
piece.
It's like the Pride and Prejudice and
Yeah.
Zombies of like
Pride
Batman,
and Prejudice
Superman.
and Doomsday.
What a piece of
there you
garbage.
go.
But yeah,
I don't-
so you're
I don't
not
care about
excited
this
about
shit.
it. It didn't do anything for
No.
you.
It didn't move a little for you?
Your penis didn't jerk
I mean,
a little bit.
dude, my penis jerks on a regular, so it didn't take a trailer for it to jerk.
Oh.
I mean, I could have been watching fucking Barely Lethal again, and my penis would have jerked more.
Well, yeah, because it's good. You like Haley Steinfeld. That's
Well, she's legal. She's barely legal now, right?
well, according to the movie, she's barely legal.
That
Oh,
still
she's
counts.
She's barely in it.
Barely.
Barely still counts.
Barely
it's
still
binary.
counts,
It's yes
but
or
yes.
no.
Barely. It's just over the edge.
Well, seeing that you don't give a shit about it, we'll have the resident Batman fan talk.
We'll have everybody else talking about it. It's like, fuck you, man.
Fuck you, Matthew.
So it's like a regular show.
I think it's 3
Yeah,
against
it
1
is.
on this one.
Yeah, I really.
Or
I
am
mean,
wrong?
Yes, it
for
is.
me to like it was long sledding because the
Okay,
last
well,
one,
fine. Tell me what excites you about this. Just that there's more action.
Jeremy
in it.
Irons in
Because-
Batman excited me about it,
There's more
Because
Batman
it's the
in
first time Batman actually fights on film.
I like
Yes,
the opening.
and I
for
can
it.
see it.
Other than that, I'm like the other minute and a half. I'm like, fuck this.
The only thing that worried me
When
is that
Batman stops Superman from
Nah.
punching him?
Nah.
with an apparently kryptonite suit, I'm assuming that, or he's got something that's sucking his powers out. Just that to me intrigued me. I thought enough, and it was cut together well. This is the difference between a trailer that's cut together well and a trailer that's not cut together well.
Well, what's the difference between the? I'm sure the same guy's cutting all the trailers.
No, well, not
why the
anymore.
fuck
I
did
feel like they fired the first one.
I guarantee you that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was different. This
They-
was,
They
this
fired the
was
guy
a
who
better
showed lots of Jesse Eisenberg in it, and they said, more Batman.
Jesse
more Batman."
Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg cut that one.
Yes, but he must.
I want to be in the movie.
The only way it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because what Jesse Eisenberg says like 3 lines in that trailer. He doesn't go all crazy. Oh, he doesn't do all that.
He
stuff.
doesn't do that
He
stupid
does
red
that one
suit
line.
shit. Is coming.
Wonder
again.
Woman actually spoke.
Well, she, if anything, is the weak point in the trailer for me because I'm not getting much from Gal Gadot.
Well, you're not going to get
Chauvinist!
Gal Gadot. That's
I
not-
don't know how much Gal Gadot can give.
No,
but
not much.
I hope she brings something.
I like
to
the screen.
role.
Yeah, I mean, I thought she to me didn't do anything negative. I just need her not to fuck it up. So just if you need not to talk, that's fine. Just don't fuck this up, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm shocked more about? I'm shocked there aren't more people coming out saying you're just throwing her in the movie for the sake of throwing her in a movie. Why don't you put her in another movie first, like her own movie, before you
We've
put her
been
in this?
arguing that for years. They're doing it.
Well, it's like I'm surprised more people aren't like vocally like you don't hear a lot of people like whoa saying that. It's like what is she just a side piece in this film? It's like yeah, basically.
She's getting her own.
Yeah, they're making a.
Yeah, but not yet. Yeah, they're making it, but they haven't made it.
That's the only reason I mean, I told you I was always skeptical of Eisenberg and her, but at least for her, they must like something for them to already be shooting her movie. If she really, 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 really sucks in this movie, though she might not, we might have heard her only line in the film. But I don't think
Maybe.
they would have greenlit the Wonder Woman movie. So I am still skeptical of her, but at least.
Well, Wonder Woman's getting her own movie before Batman does.
Yeah, which is again I don't agree with, but yeah.
Oh, to be fair, he's already had 7 of his own.
He's
movies.
already had
Eight of
several
his
other
own
movies.
Well, no. Not this particular Batman.
But no, I think we're all in agreement. The ones who did like the trailer, that the first 2 minutes of it is the trailer. That is like the first
Hell
time
yeah.
you got to see an actual Batman doing Batman comic book shit. Because Christopher Nolan, he made Dark Knight, which I loved, but he learned to shoot action. He was
Yeah.
more of the character stuff. This is the first time. Zack Snyder can't do a lot of good things, but he can shoot action well. And this is the first time I actually got to see Batman do Batman shit. So it's like, oh my god, that's Batman shit. And Alfred, I think Jeremy Irons' little lines of Alfred were very animated series Alfred.
That's out of the comic book and animated series.
Yeah.
I'll admit, full disclosure, I like the Batman part. The rest of the trailer, I'm just kind of like.
Well, first off, no one likes Superman, so
because he didn't say a word.
Yeah.
He says less words than Wonder Woman in that trailer.
But he's in it more.
Yeah, I like.
I guess it is Batman versus Superman though.
This trailer almost sets him up to be the villain,
and
I like that.
Even the the magazine covers, he looks like Bizarro. He's all hunched over and like not emaciated, but like bone white. He doesn't look like Clark. He looks like Bizarro.
Hey, what if the whole twist of the entire thing is that it is Bizarro, and Superman's like somewhere else?
That would make. I mean, I wouldn't want them to do that because that's just another character you're shoving into this movie.
Well, you might as well throw another character in there. Why
but
not?
no,
do we know how long this thing's gonna be yet?
I think it's gotta be 2.5 hours. It has to.
I'm
be.
getting
at
concerned.
least.
Yeah, I am too. It feels like a 3-hour film.
It has to be though.
This is gonna be a long.
If they did this movie
if
they did this movie in 2 hours, it wouldn't make any sense. Like they would have to cut so much shit out of it. The plot would make no sense. They have to spend over. This is one of those movies where.
Well, I mean, if Hateful Eight can go that long, I'm sure we can go pretty long.
No, I mean, I don't. I mean, you know how I am. I don't care about the length of a movie,
No.
but I'm more of a. I know if I would care if it was too short because they fucked themselves by saying we're gonna put Wonder Woman and we're gonna put Cyborg and we're gonna put Aquaman and we're gonna put the Flash and we're gonna put this fucking guy and then we're gonna talk about the fucking Green Lantern Corps and then we're gonna put when they did all that shit and Dark Side and then Parademons, when they did all that, you have
keep
to
going, keep going, DJ. I'm still stroking it. Keep going.
These are all things they've confirmed.
And Doomsday.
Come on.
And Lex
Lois
Luthor.
Lane and fucking
Wonder
Perry
Woman.
White and fucking
Perry
Robin
White.
and Thomas fucking
Jimmy
Wayne
Olsen.
and fucking his mother.
And Martha
Wait,
Wayne.
Perry White's black.
And Ma Pa Kent.
No.
Perry White's black. But no, because they shoved all this shit in the movie, there's no way it can be 2 hours. How the hell nobody will have a line?
That will be all right.
The credits are gonna be 2 hours of this, right?
Yeah.
Me explaining the cast took 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Well, if it's gonna be 3 hours, you gotta make it 3 hours worth of shit. Don't fucking fill it with bullshit, which they will. So it'll be 2 hours of maybe substance and an hour of bullshit.
Well, we know it's gonna be better than Iron Man 3.
Oh well, that's not saying much.
You know, I'm coming around. I think Iron Man 3 is quite the fun.
We're all gonna. I guess we got to do a commentary of Iron Man 3. I guess this is all leading toward an Iron Man 3 commentary.
This is all leading to an Iron Man 3 commentary.
Just name the day, I'll be there.
It's all come to this.
At least you'll show up, unlike Shane Black.
All right, time for me to spin. Like Shane Black. Shane Black's too busy counting money. All right, here we go. It spins.
It's like, bitch, you know I made a motherfucking $1 billion on this movie? Fuck.
It lands on Deadpool sequel. I'm literally.
Fuck you. You cheat.
How am I cheating?
I know.
Look right at it.
I think
like
the wheels waited.
I'm 3 hours away from seeing Deadpool in the theater, and I won't spoil it. This is one of the rare times I won't spoil a movie, but to say it is pretty good. So the sequel that they greenlit before the movie came out that's always a good sign, which it made me think, okay, this is gonna be good. But I talked about
it's got that guy in it, right?
Yeah, that
guy
That
might
guy's
be.
gonna be in that sequel.
Yeah,
The guy
we won't
the guy
say
from the
who
future.
the guy is, but there might be a guy in the sequel they kind of reveal in an after credit sequence.
There might be a guy who's played by a woman.
What? Perhaps that was a joke in the after credit.
Yes,
but yeah,
sorry. People haven't seen it. You don't fucking get it yet.
But no, I thought the movie was good, and I was talking to you about this, Jay, on the Lamb, that I'm worried of studio interference, and as I'm walking up to the show, and I hear that it's going to make $100 million this weekend.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh no. I'm like, yay! Oh no. That means that they might start meddling. I just want the sequel. I did hear that's going to be the exact same creative team. I just keep away from it. Let them do whatever the fuck they want, because
Would you like it to have failed?
I kind of want it to be Mad Max territory, where it was just good enough and critically great enough for the studio still not to give a shit, but still greenlight it. Because this is going to be like, right now, from what I'm reading the numbers, it's going to be like a phenomenon. And once it's a phenomenon, Studios can't help them fucking selves, but put their fucking little grubby hands in there. So that's what makes me worry. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I just worry that it's gonna happen. That but yeah,
I don't know.
As long as they keep the same writers and and they got Ryan Reynolds back, who again he's born to play the character. It still will be just. It'll still be good. I don't know if it would be just as good if the studio starts saying, okay, now we're going to do it PG-13, and now we're going to have, we have to have this happen to connect to Days of Future Past Part 2 and all this other shit. I don't need any of that. I need it to just be its own fucking thing and have the X-Men characters file into
Show up.
instead of him filing into their world. Deadpool doesn't need X-Men. X-Men needs Deadpool. So yeah,
We saw the budget. The budget was only $58 million.
Like,
watching the movie, I'm like, what?
Which they made on Friday.
You stretched it.
So, yeah, they stretched the fuck out of it. So
it's like $58 million. I mean, you can't make fucking $58 million movies.
And Gambit's budget's $150. So
well, they gotta have those playing cards.
Channing Tatum's dance sequence cost so much
fucking
money.
Gambit. I'll be the first one. Fuck Gambit.
I know you've never liked Gambit.
I hate
And
Gambit.
now he's Channing Tatum. It's like doubly annoying for you.
I need to hear Tatum do the Cajun accent.
I've heard him do
let's
it
hear
once.
that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Imagine if they double.
To do a Gina Carano.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I want the dubbing to be just off, so it's like a karate flick.
Yeah. I want them to just take all the lines collectively from the X-Men animated series, and that's all the dialogue he gets. So they have to fit that dialogue into the film somehow.
Mon ami. He keeps saying,
Mon ami. Yeah, it's Mon ami the whole time. It's like, all right.
oh god. Cluitt, take one last spin on this giant, magnificent.
I have to touch it again.
Yeah, one more time. Just one more time.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a kick.
Make sure you burn your hands.
Give it the old kick. Yeah.
It lands on Fast and the Furiosa.
What?
Charlize Theron is
Yeah.
rumored to be the villain in the new Fast and Furious movie. So yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Fine.
Yeah, so there's that.
That's okay.
Looking forward to that, aren't you?
When I first saw the headlines of like Fast and Furiosa, I was like, oh, crossover. This is going to be awesome. They're actually going to bring the two series together.
No, that would have been awful.
Vin Diesel travels to the future.
Well, it might mean that we might get a good Fast and Furious film, which would be a change. I don't like that franchise. But
No one does.
As he says.
But somehow,
But he
the
loves Iron Man
Chinese
3.
do.
They
Just
do.
like
They
Transformers.
They fucking love it.
They love anything with like fast cars and CG.
now, do we know if she's going to be like Jason Statham's sister?
I first
Another
heard
member of the Shaw family?
I first heard Helen Mirren wanted to be the mother.
Yes, Helen Mirren is a fan of these films and wants to be in them.
I'm like, dude, if Helen Mirren wants to be
Process that.
do it. You don't say
can't
no to
compute.
Helen Mirren.
It's like when Paul Giamatti went on Conan or something saying, I want to be the Rhino in a film, and that's how he got the role.
That's how it works.
Rhino!
Now he regrets that.
The mighty Rhino.
I don't think he does.
No?
He's the best part of that film, in my opinion.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, no, he's the good part of that. He's the only,
I was gonna say,
only
yeah.
watchable.
He's the only part where you're just like, oh, it's this.
Okay, I can take
That's
this movie
what's happening.
serious now, finally.
I liked Giamatti as the Rhino. But yeah, as they're on in Fast and Furious, fine. Okay. I have no problem with that.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of villain she'll be. I look forward to finding out. She could be some kind of office type. She could be the mentalist racer of some kind. I don't know.
mentalist.
The mentalist racer.
Oh my god.
I'm Simon
It
Baker.
is,
I'm also a
it is
racer.
really sad that number 6 of all time is Furious.
Oh my. I mean, think about
Don't.
that. Make that wash over you.
Oh.
Yeah. Take it all
That
in.
is creepy. I mean, Jurassic World's right there too now.
That's fine.
Isn't it like the top
I
10
forgot.
highest
You're-
grossing
you're-
movies of all time have all been made within the past 3 years or so? That to me is weird.
So so Jay, you're happy Colin Trevorrow got Star Wars Episode 9. You're happy.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Okay.
He's made
That
2
movie
great
sucks.
films so far.
Right. Okay.
Thank you for being on the show, Jay.
I don't
Thanks,
understand.
we're gonna see.
No, I liked Safety Not Guaranteed,
Yeah, that
and
was fine.
I really enjoyed Jurassic World because I'm a big Jurassic Park fan, and it was
Man, you have to be.
it was made for big Jurassic Park fans.
Yeah.
The scene
Oh,
where
man.
they kind of meet up with or they go into the final scene in Jurassic Park, biggest grin on my face in the world. When they made the torch out of the bit of banner and the bone, just that scene was made for me.
That scene is lacking in a hefty dose of Goldblum. So
Yes.
Well,
I can't.
when Goldblum's not in a film, you can't complain that Goldblum's not in a scene.
Says who? Says fucking
Me.
who?
Says
I
yeah.
would have
No
I would have
law.
preferred if Goldblum was in the film, but it would have had to have been Jurassic Park Goldblum and not the Lost World Goldblum because those are two different characters. But he wasn't in the film, so what can you do? You know,
It's called the law of Goldblum.
Yeah, you got to CGI him in
Every
the movie,
movie
man.
must
Put him
have
in the
Goldblum.
fucking movie by CGI. Green screen him.
Yeah, green screen 'em.
Cypher Bibble was fucking green screen.
I like when dinosaurs like fist bump each other.
Yeah, I love. Hey man, I don't like you.
Hey,
and
yeah,
you don't like
yo, good-
me.
hey, good
but
fight,
we cool.
Yeah, we cool though.
I don't know why the Tyrannosaurus Rex is Mr. T, but whatever. Just. Hey fool.
he ain't getting in no boat, fool.
Hey fool. I know you like eating white people, and I like eating white people, but we eat white people later. We cool.
I ain't eating
Yeah.
no goat, fool.
Hey. Sorry. Justin, go ahead. Take one last minute of the wheel. Horrified Justin Polizzi. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really haven't gotten anything that I like so far.
Yes, go ahead.
Appreciate
Brace
that.
yourself.
You're not going to get anything you like. Just give you a heads up.
DJ's using that black magic.
DJ's just pissed off at the Oscars.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off.
Well, you know.
Because Chris Rock's hosting, I know, because they've not got a white guy to do it, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Cannot wait for that. I'm just going to watch the monologue and turn it off, because that's all I care about. That's all I care about.
You could have traded up like Chris Rock for John Lovitz.
That would have been.
That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. It's like, why am I here? It stinks.
This whole Oscars, it stinks. It lands on Bad Boys 3. Do you want to... sorry, yes, 3.
Bad Boys 3 with same cast, or are we talking
Same-
younger
John
cast?
I
Lovitz
think
and
it's the
Dana
same
Carvey.
cast directed by Joe Carnahan. They've started filming, apparently, or pre-production, or some bullshit. I don't know.
Ah, man. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about?
It stars Will Smith. Martin Lawrence is a comedian, because nobody knows who Martin Lawrence is anymore. He was a comedian on the show called Martin. He's also going to be his partner. No word on Gabrielle Union yet, because she was in part 2. Probably not going to be in the sequel because she's Gabrielle Union. And Michael Bay's probably going to produce it, so that's an awful sign.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Awful.
Can we have a scene where they meet up with their on-screen sons, Jaden Smith and Brandon T. Jackson?
I would literally blow my own
And
brains
Ooh.
out.
I would
Passing
literally
the
blow
franchise on for Bad Boys 4 and
Oh,
onwards.
see, when you say things like that, it wishes it into existence. You cannot say things like
yes.
It's too late.
You know, I have to think.
sure
You know,
it's
shit
fun
just
stuff.
got real.
that. Jesus, now it's gonna happen. Now I'm gonna see Brandon T. fucking Jackson and Jaden Smith talking about how babies are smarter than humans or whatever the fuck in a fucking Bad Boys movie.
I'm not even
Oh man, I can't
sorry.
wait for that one. It's like super
Guys, it's gonna be
metaphysical
After Earth, part 2, with cops.
with cops after cops.
So Justin, you want to talk about Bad Boys 3?
No, let's
I
spin
think
it.
we just yeah.
I'm really hoping I can get
Let's spin it.
one at least.
Okay, you get one. Here we go. It lands on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
It happened. What do you want me to tell you? It happened.
I'm going to a casino with Justin after this and betting opposite him. Whatever he does, I'm doing the other way.
He keeps pulling bad cards.
Never bet on black.
Fucking base jizz is just everywhere.
That's why the wheel's so sticky.
Oh shit!
Who let Michael Bay in?
Were you happy about this, Justin? Were you happy? Were you like watching?
I haven't been happy for a very long time.
I know this. I know this.
Can
So
you remember being happy?
when's the last time
No.
you remember being happy, Justin?
When he was
The
sucking
Turtles.
on his tit.
In the 90s,
Right.
we're making the good stuff.
But you're getting a live action Krang.
Live
Yeah,
action
Bebop
crank. It's not
Rocksteady.
live action, it's computer generated.
But it's like a cartoon.
Live action
that
computer
whole
generated.
scene looked like a video game cutscene.
I know. The whole okay. It's just I think I talked about this before. The whole Megan Fox scene,
Right.
that shot that they keep shown over and over again. Her
The
tightening
Britney
her
Spears
shit.
With the
shot.
midriff and everything. Yeah.
It's like so unneeded.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, so she's unneeded. Her whole fucking being is unneeded.
I've already had
Maybe she's computer generated. Maybe she's computer generated.
Well,
and
she's
everything else.
generated. Maybe not from a computer, but from a fucking doctor. She's probably had like 35 fucking surgeries. So yeah, she's about as real as the fucking turtles. Is that too mean? Did I go too mean there? I'm sorry,
No,
Megan Fox.
no, it wasn't mean
apologists.
enough.
Yeah. She's listening right now, crying,
She,
pulling, tightening her midriff again,
I mean, I don't know.
tightening something.
I don't know. I don't know how to go about that.
what about
It's just-
Stephen Amell as Casey Jones? This is me trying. I have nothing really to give you.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can talk about Arrow later if you want.
No.
And that's not like making me excited for Casey Jones. Who I'm pretty sure Casey Jones isn't going to be Casey Jones that we know of.
It's Ollie Jones. It's Oliver Jones.
Ollie Jones.
Oliver Jones,
It's Green Jones, essentially.
Green.
Arrow Jones.
I'm just not excited whatsoever. I wasn't excited for the last one. Remember, I snuck
Yeah, I
in
know.
to see that film. And
Mhm.
I'm just not excited for Out of the Shadows.
What would you
either.
do if you walked into a teenage... I feel like a Maury Povich. Justin Polizzi, show us on the doll where Michael Bay touched you. No,
Right there. Right on my dick.
Right on your
what
dick
would you
hole.
do if Turtles 2, I don't believe I'm saying this, is amazing? Like, awesome. What would you do?
End it all.
Well, since this is physically impossible,
Since this is purely hypothetical.
This is so hypothetical. It's amazing.
since we know it's going to be rubbish,
Yeah.
absolute rubbish.
You broke out a
If it
1940s
was
win.
good,
Yes.
I'll
We taking bets here? Are we taking bet? Oh, I'm about to put a fucking bet up.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah, me too.
We're all taking bet. Justin Polizzi. What?
I'll pull a Tony Scott.
Whoa. You will not direct Man on Fire. I refuse for you to direct Man on Fire, Polizzi. That's too far.
Yeah, it's called Man in the
Jumping
Water.
off the bridge. I'll jump over.
Man on a bridge.
I'm not going to take that bet. I'll go to jail if I take that bet.
Oh, it's not like
Hang on,
you're pushing
DJ,
it.
what is your
There's
problem
no
with
way
Man
it's
on
going to be
Fire?
good. It's got Megan Fox in it. It was directed by Dave Green.
Who the fuck is that?
Dave Green directed this, guys.
Yeah,
Dave Green?
he's a big turtle fan.
The
That's why it's
Dave Green?
No,
Dave
Dave
Green.
Green?
yes,
Of the Green-
is
of the
in
Green
color
family.
Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they were like, oh, that makes
That's
sense.
how they cast him.
Hey, he's
We need
green.
somebody with a color. That's
It's like when they gave Mark Webb Amazing Spider-Man.
I was gonna say,
Going
Mark
by
Webb.
surnames at this point.
Matt, spin the wheel. You have one last chance.
All right, move it
To
up
save
real
us
nice.
all.
Save me, Matthew Stewart. You're
I'm already looking for a bridge.
He wants to go out like
That's-
Zorn in fucking View to a Kill.
Yeah. Was that Christopher Walken?
And
That,
bring on
oh
the
God,
Christmas
Christopher
again.
fucking Walken! Damn it!
You're on this bridge, Justin. Get off. Don't do it yet.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Anyway, spinning. Whoa.
It's- That's how I imagine him spinning the wheel. It lands on the Purge trailer.
Oh,
Aw.
you know,
The white man gets everything good.
I tell you.
Purge trailer. What do you think about this, Matthew Stewart?
I saw half of it yesterday in the theater.
The trailer?
Deadpool. Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing. I
You
know.
only saw half of a trailer?
How the fuck did you do
Well,
that?
because I was getting my popcorn and my drink, and I walked into the theater, and the trailer was already
Oh.
doing its
All right,
thing,
that's
playing
acceptable.
out.
We'll let this one slide.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm
Only
so
this
happy
one.
We're
here.
about to bring you up on charges of being
You only get
weird, but-
one.
I haven't seen the other two purges, so I'm kind of like, what the fuck's happening?
Really?
Oh,
I
you
thought
haven't?
you'd be all in on the Purge. You're kinda
This one looks kind of cool. I like that scene where like it looks like the guy's getting like guillotined. That's pretty cool.
I like the movies.
The first one kind of has like a great concept, but they don't give you enough because it's like this concept we don't get to see. The second one was like, all right,
Gives you everything. It's like, this shit
here
made
you-
money.
here
We're
you
gonna
can go.
fucking give
We're
it
gonna
to
go
you.
outside. They're gonna be chainsaw fucking people and shit. It's
They're
crazy.
fun. They're fun movies.
Yeah, I might go back and revisit the other two. Then.
I say watch the second one. You didn't really need to watch the first one unless you really like Ethan Hawke.
Well,
I mean, who doesn't?
It's got a great little ending, though.
Yeah, it does. The endings. I don't know if it's worth watching it for the ending, but I don't know.
See,
I
I just don't see endings like that.
See, part of me is like, fuck Jason Blum, because I hate Jason Blum as a producer and just a studio head in general for Blumhouse. I fucking hate that motherfucker.
all they do is make money because they make movies for $5.
A bunch of stupid motherfuckers go to him all the time.
Yep.
Yep. So it pisses me off. It's
I
a
steal
scumbag.
mine.
Well, good. Well, I stole Martyrs, the remake from Martyrs, which is oh my god.
I'm sorry,
what a
I
fucking...
borrow movies.
Talk about masturbating with fucking sandpaper. Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, do you think they'll do any type of like Donald Trump shit in this? Because it's like election day.
They're gonna probably have some kind of wink, nudge to it.
Hey, what do you think about Donald Trump, Jay?
Well,
I know
in
your country
America-
doesn't want him. They don't want him.
Jay, how
In a-
scared are you?
terrified. In America, is the word Trump a synonym for fart?
It's about to be.
Anus.
Because it is in the UK.
Really?
To Trump is to fart. As far as
Oh, I like that.
So he should be running
So-
for prime minister.
He blows a lot of air out of his ass and his mouth.
So
Wait,
so
which
every
one's
time I
which?
see something about Donald Trump, I just think, okay, so they're going to elect President Fart. And that's
I
all
think he'd get elected if his last name actually was President Fart.
Oh yeah.
President Gaseous Eruption.
He would win by a landslide. It's like President Fart running for president. It's like I'm in.
Well, hang on. President Fart can't run for president because he's not president at that point.
Oh yeah, he's Mr. Fart.
Well, you got
There
to
we
run
go.
re-election. Look, follow the rules.
Re-elect a fart.
I don't know how your country works.
We don't work, Jay. That's how it works.
Blow it out of your ass again.
This has been Simplistic Showcase, a segment where the only prize won is a platform to bitch.
I get all my American news from SNL.
That's
Just from the 5 clips that
It's
make
either
it
that
onto
or the
UK
Onion.
YouTube the next day.
It's oddly accurate. Oddly.
Yeah.
That's how I know
Yeah.
who Bernie Sanders is.
You know more about Bernie Sanders than I do.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, he is Larry David.
Oh,
That's-
God.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we want to do TV Roundup? All right, we're going to go to Matthew first. Matthew,
Ooh.
TV Roundup.
Changing it up.
What have you been watching on the television?
Damn it! I know I've been watching. Oh, Agent Carter. Been watching that. That's
Really?
been pretty okay.
I'm surprised you still watch that show.
Well, Nicole likes it, so I got to do the husband thing.
I mean, that was romance, folks. Valentine's
Gotta
Day.
save
Happy
that
Valentine's
marriage.
fucking Times Day. But apparently there's not going to be a third season because Haley Atwell's going to be on her own show.
But I've
or
heard
some
that
shit.
she's going to do both shows.
Oh, she is?
I don't know. That's why the
All right.
first news came out. I heard it was both shows.
I mean, this
Double
season's...
her?
Double
Yeah, oh
Carter.
man. Oh, my God. Man. I love... Man.
DPC.
She called... Haley makes me achy. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I don't know
I
about
like
that.
it.
I don't know about this season. It's kind of boring.
It's kind of weird. I don't know. Unless it goes somewhere very dramatic
Which it won't.
at the second end, like the second half of the season, which I don't know because I don't know. It's just kind of like, hey, there's this woman who is a black hole.
Essentially, she's
I don't
essentially a
fucking know.
black hole.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't fucking get it.
And it's not Kim Kardashian.
I
Yeah,
don't watch this show.
she's a-
What? I feel like I need to start.
Yeah, I mean,
should.
he's not lying. She's a black
It's called
hole.
the black hole woman. And that's not like a sexual innuendo.
No, that's not
No
innuendo at
light
all.
escape her?
Well, if she touches you, Jay, you'll get
Yeah.
in her.
Oh, man.
Literally.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Forever.
Now, is it like Interstellar, where you kind of go back in time
Yeah, you go inside. Yeah, you go inside of a bookcase.
and everything's bookcases?
Yeah.
It's not like Matt Damon just pops up out of nowhere and tries to kill you. No. It's worse.
no.
You just
It's worse.
disappear.
You just disappear
Okay.
into something. You just don't know what you become.
Jay Cluitt, from across the pond, what do you have on the television across the pond?
Well, most of the time I just sit watching a blank screen saying, like, Game of Thrones is in 2 months. Game of Thrones is in 2
You're
months.
just waiting by the TV, just like, it's
Waiting.
coming.
It's coming. It's
Rocking back and
What are
forth.
you watching on that screen? There's nothing on that screen.
But in the meantime, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is probably the only thing that I'm kind of
I caught up
watching
with
that's
that.
on
Yes.
now. And we're only up to, I think, season 3, episode 8 is out here. You're up to like 15 in America, but I've seen up to 7, and it's still great, still funny, still good, still Andre Brower is still
Brower's still
awesome.
Brower. Brower's still Brower.
And I like that because at the end of season 2 they kind of had him and Gina going off one way and the rest of the crew staying where they were. I'm glad that they're all back together again because I don't like when they have their story and these people over here have their story and these people have their story. I like the episodes where they all have one big story together.
That's kind of like
Like
every like Parks and Rec was kind of the same way, where it was always better when they were all involved in a situation than Nick Offerman doing one thing and then Leslie Knope doing.
They work as a whole, not as parts of a whole.
Yeah,
they're still funny.
I think pretty much all sitcoms going to work like that. I think, but
well, sometimes it's all right, but there it's very noticeable where it's like this is weaker without Andy Samberg cracking a joke because he's somewhere
it's
else.
like I like the Halloween episodes because you have the whole team working together.
The who's going to be the best
stealing something.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
Those are good. And speaking of Parks and Rec, I'm going through that as well because I hadn't seen it all. I hadn't seen any of it, and I'm now on season 3 near the end of that. I'm halfway through an episode at the moment. I stopped watching to do this podcast.
It goes downhill after all.
Sorry to take away from Parks and Rec.
No,
from you,
it's
Jay.
fine. It'll still
Apologize.
be there when we're done.
I don't know.
It
will.
will.
Apocalypse
I'm looking at the
cracks
disc.
the earth.
It's still there.
That black hole lady might walk into your room.
Yeah, the black hole lady's going to suck you up.
I'm taking the disc with me and watching it on the way.
She's only going to take your discs. She's gonna
I'll
leave
grab
you there and say,
my laptop,
you can't
grab
have
the
it.
disc, and I'll have like 4.5 hours of Parks and Rec to watch.
4.5 hours in this lifeless void to watch Parks and Recreation.
That'll do. That's enough time. Yeah, Rob Lowe is my favorite part of Parks and Rec at the moment. He's terrific.
Have you watched? Oh, you probably haven't seen. What's the name of that show he's on Fox? The with Fred Savage. The Grinder.
The Grinder.
What?
It's Grinder. It's
as weird as
What?
Grinder's an app that makes you find twinks or makes you
different
find
type of app. It's kind
other
of
guys.
like Tinder, but it's
Yeah, it's
way
kinda like
more
Tinder, but-
sexual.
Yeah.
No, he's
It's
on
a
another
little
show
gayer.
in America here called The Grinder, and it's
Yeah, who thought that was a good idea for a name?
apparently Fox did, and you know how Fox's track record runs. We
Yeah,
do
very
great
short.
television, and then we cancel it.
Yeah. Like bye.
Polizzi.
Every day I kind of look at my box set of Deadwood, my box set of The Wire.
One day I will finish that.
Maybe today I'll start watching you. Maybe that'll.
Wait. So
not-
you
not
haven't
today.
seen all of The Wire?
I haven't seen any of The Wire.
Oh yeah, okay.
I haven't seen
you
any
need to hurry
of
up the show
Deadwood.
so you can get on The Wire. Wire is great.
Ooh.
But not today. Some other day.
Polizzi, what have you been watching on the television?
Well,
Well,
yeah. Speaking of void,
Yes.
dark, endless, lifeless void, I caught up on that one CW show that I said I will never talk about
You
again.
told me you would never talk about it.
I thought 2016 was the year of
no
not
talk.
Right,
doing
I'm
it.
not talking about it. I'm just telling you, I caught up and wow.
Kind of sounds like you're talking about it.
Thank
Oh.
God that Batman has a history, because if Batman didn't have a history, that show would not be possible.
Same thing with Supergirl. If Superman didn't have a history, that show would not be possible.
I haven't yet watched that. So
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
no, and I plan not to.
Mm.
The other CW show, still good. No problems with that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's doing good.
It's entertaining.
Yes.
So we'll skip that.
Yep.
I don't
And-
know what shows you're talking about.
We're talking about this show called Arrow and this show called The Flash.
Shut up!
We don't have the CW in the UK.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Our channels have different names. Damn it.
Yes, we're talking about Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, and I don't know. Have you started
Vampire
watching
Diaries.
Legends of Tomorrow, Justin?
Yes, I have. It's gotten better. It's there's no real purpose to the show, but it's fun to watch. I guess.
It's nice, fun filler. It's like if you like Quantum Leap and Doctor Who, you'll fucking love
If you
It's a
like
good
Doctor
show
Who,
to-
you'll love it because it's very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it has the guy from Doctor
Exactly.
Who, Rory.
I mean, when I say love it, I mean you might be entertained by it because it's got the same elements of time travel and weird shit happening for no apparent reason.
Yeah, it's one of those like, I got nothing to do, and you're like, well, I guess I'll turn that on.
It's like harmless. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You don't wait for it. You
No.
just wait until you have nothing to do when you watch it.
You don't wait for it; it waits for you.
But yeah, so we're not talking about those shows because
No.
I said I would not talk about those.
Though you
shows
just did,
anymore.
but continue.
No, I
Yeah.
haven't talked. I didn't. You said them.
That's true.
I didn't.
Yeah,
say
you're
them.
the
Well,
last.
I
actually,
apologize
Jay,
for
you know-
making the names be said. I'm sorry.
Everyone gets one.
Right, Spider-Man? That's right.
That's right.
You're fired.
I talked about Billions last time.
Oh, I'm behind on Billions. Fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode. I'm gonna probably burn through it after the show.
Yes. It gets quite better.
Oh, really? Because
it's-
the first
it's-
episode started with Paul Giamatti getting pissed on by his wife.
Yeah.
So
Well-
that's about the best way you can start. show.
Was it his wife or I thought it was a dominatrix?
Well, turns out it's his wife.
Turns out it's one and the
man!
same.
Spoiler.
It's not really
Yes,
important to
burning
the
with a
plot, really. It's just
cigarettes and
yeah.
on the face.
She burns it with a cigarette and then she pees it out, which is very funny.
Good stuff.
Very good stuff.
That sounds like a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah. Hey, Jay liked him as the rhino. He'll love him as the urinator.
Oh, man.
The urinator.
The urinate. You'll love him as the toilet.
Oh,
Now,
man.
when he's being pissed on, is he in a giant metal suit?
No, he's kind of wearing a suit and a
No, I
regular
believe he's
suit.
tied up,
He is tied up though. He's got
That seems like a
webbed, if
mistake.
you will.
and he's got no shirt on.
Well,
He's naked. I think he's naked.
I thought he's wearing a suit. That doesn't matter.
He's wearing his birthday suit.
But yeah,
Could be getting scenes.
has
for us.
Damian Lewis gotten any better on that show?
No, Damian Lewis is always going to be Damian Lewis.
He's always going to be the same Damian Lewis.
He is who he is.
Overacting, but it is of the character, so I allow it. It's not a,
Because he kind
not a
of
big
seems
deal.
like, and Jay Cluitt can probably attest to this, he seems like a British guy
He is the British guy.
doing an
He's
American
very good,
accent,
TJ.
but he's doing it like how he thinks Americans act, kind of American accent. Every time he does an American accent, it's like, hey, I'm an American.
That's how I do an American accent.
I know.
That's how all English people do an American accent, other than Hugh
when
Laurie.
you watch The Wire, you will see Idris Elba do an American accent, and it's actually like, I didn't know he was British until I saw Rock and Roller. I did not know that because his American accent is very good. Damian Lewis's is very, hey.
Well, I feel like I can't remember his name. Rick in The Walking Dead does the same thing. Just to kind of
well,
pretend.
he does the Southern, which is a good way to hide it, where he's like,
Yes.
yeah,
If you have an accent and you're doing an accent, it works perfect.
yeah.
Just like Idris Elba, he does like that weird, kind of like
that sentence makes no
Baltimorean.
sense. Everybody has an accent.
Does it? Yeah, you're right. Damn, you called me my bullshit.
But I'll allow it. 'cause
Rephrase
everybody gets
it.
one.
Everybody gets one.
Well, I'm doing an accent right now.
Yes.
I'm
That
not.
was my accent.
I'm not doing an accent.
Justin, Jay is not. Matt is. Justin,
This is just how things are supposed to sound.
This is how the chips fell. This is how it works. I don't know.
So yeah, Billions. You're saying it gets better, but Damian Lewis is still Damian Lewis. So Paul Giamatti must be going. I almost call him Gandalf. Paul Giamatti must be doing really good.
Gandalf.
Paul Giamatti, he does this. There's a scene where he gets upset that people can break the law and not get away with it. And some guy's outside walking with his dog. The dog takes a shit, and he screams at the guy, and not screams, but forcefully tells the guy to pick it up with his bare hands and to throw it away. And
This show is really into like water sports and scatology, apparently.
that's why I
Finally,
like
the
it.
show I've been looking for.
And then I've been watching the new season of Shameless, which
Oh, okay. I've never watched that show. I always hear it's amazing. I just never. I know they had the British version with James McAvoy,
yes.
but I never really. I could never get into it. I don't know why.
Yeah, no,
like the
it's
first
a
season.
goofy show. I mean, it's a fun watch, and it's all over the place. It's crazy. It's wacky, but it makes for good TV, I suppose.
So you say that James McAvoy was only in like the first couple of seasons of the English one?
He was
Yes.
okay. Then
Yeah.
I got
There's like 11 series in total,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
he's in the first 2, and I haven't seen a single one. So,
Oh, really? You haven't seen a single episode, or?
no, not a single thing, because I just thought, that's about.
See, I
common
started
people.
off watching.
I'm not going to watch that. I don't need to
watching.
know about the lives of these folk. I'm above that.
He got a little prissy
Jay
there.
Cluitt, everybody, a man of the people.
These people are lower than me.
I'm a man of the people, just the right.
They're
people.
right.
You don't like poor people, huh?
I don't see what they're
You
for.
could be the president of the United States.
You could be President Fart.
Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Fart.
Oh, it's like being back at school. I'm getting flashbacks.
That's really
I was
lazy
called
schoolmates you
Fart
have.
before.
Hey, Jay Fart. That doesn't even make any sense. It's not even wordplay.
My name's Cluitt. It sounds something like
It's not
Fart.
anything like that. I'm just picturing, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Fart. The greatest presidential fucking candidate ever.
It's like, hey, why's that guy English talking? Never been made the
What's
Jay
that funny
Fart
accent
before
he's
talking that way. What's that funny accent? It's like, excuse me, sir. What about your accent?
What accent?
You're beneath me. What I got one. That's the way I talk.
That's the way I deliver my dialect. Anyway, so Billions.
I think I'm done.
Speaking of the American Dream, I've been watching a little show called O.J. Simpson, or The People versus O.J. Simpson. It's good. I mean,
that's what I've heard.
I lived through it, so there's not a lot of surprises for me. But
did you clap when O.J. won?
I did.
Were you one of those
'cause I had
people? We won! We won! What the fuck
nothing.
did you win?
Chris Rock has nailed that so perfectly because I remember that moment where we're all like, "Yay! Wait a minute, why?
What the fuck did you win? Looking for my OJ check?"
But no, Cuba, whatever you call him,
Cuba.
Radio. He's excellent as O.J. Simpson, and John Travolta as Rob Shapiro is magical because it's so weird.
Well, Travolta's a very weird guy.
He's very weird, but he fits it weird because it's like he's kind of doing a Castor Troy mixed with some kind of Battlefield Earth, because that's the way his personality is. It's very like, I've heard Robert Shapiro talk. He doesn't really talk that way, so that kind of makes it interesting when John Travolta's there. And the best person on the show so far, though he's only been playing one note, is David Schwimmer. He's awesome in that show. The only thing that's annoying is that he's playing the Kardashians, which are Rob Kardashian. So you have to
he's playing all
deal
three
with the rest of the Kardashian family.
Yeah. Well, I know Kris Jenner's in it.
Kris Jenner's played by Selma Blair from Hellboy.
Yes. What? It's like, okay, I guess I'll buy it.
And then the Kardashian kids are running around there, so they have to name drop Khloe, and that's annoying. And
that's weird, man.
It's weird. And then there was like the last episode that came on, they were talking about the Kardashians, and the kid Kardashians are watching their father on television, so they have to spell out their name. It's Kardashian spelled. It's that part pissed me off because I was like, nobody gives a fuck about you.
Fuck you. Everybody gives a fuck.
With all the planes flying around, why isn't one phone on that house?
I guess they're at the flight path.
I mean, good God. If England was going to redeclare war on us, I would assume it would be because of the Kardashians or Donald Trump. It could be either one. Take your pick.
The fart Kardashian war.
But no, it's a pretty good show. Just for the performance wise, Sarah Paulson from American Horror Story, she's Marsha Clark, and I forget the name of the guy who plays Christopher Darden. He looks just like him. It's creepy. It's like
is it like what? I'm trying to think of what his name is.
I can't remember. I had to Google it just to make sure that wasn't him. Like he had some kind of weird time vortex because it looks just like him. But yeah, it's very well acted. I think they're going to start doing this because it's a very ratings monster. I think they're going to start doing this every year with
another crime story.
Another crime story. So I'm thinking the next one's going to be what's his name, Beretta,
Robert Blake.
Robert Blake. I would say Robert Forrester. Robert Forrester. From Jackie Brown. He
maybe he'll play Robert Blake.
Oh my God! I think we just cast fucking the
boom. Send me my OJ check right now.
But no, it's a really good show, and I'm going to start watching this show called London Spy, starring Ben Whishaw.
I have seen that.
Is it good? Because I didn't know it came out, and I didn't know if it was good or not. I was going to start burning through it because there's only like 6 episodes. Because
it's okay.
Wow.
Quite the
I didn't love it. My partner liked it a lot more than I did. We watched an episode and I was kind of like, okay, I don't mind if I see the rest of this or not. And she's like, oh, let's keep watching it. So I kind of did alongside it. And yeah, it's. I was interested. It comes a bit.
What's that other? There was another spy show that came out. Oh fuck. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, damn it, I forgot. Because
Spectre.
No, not the movie. No, not that one. Not the one with Blofeld. There was another show that came on BBC. It was like another spy show. I forget the fucking name. That's how memorable it was. And I'm hoping it's better than that because I was very let down by that one. I know they had Spooks or whatever the hell it was back in the day with Richard Armitage.
You changed the name to something else. MI6.
MI6.
Yeah.
But yeah. I saw it on the.
Because that's less racist in your country. Yeah.
Yes. It's very. I was like, wait a minute. What the hell are they doing in England? They make fun of black people.
It's like, how dare they?
That's our job.
At Leave the racism to us.
Leave the racism to people.
We have 300 years of experience.
We got way more experience with it. Okay.
We've been around for longer than that, Matt.
I know, but you guys haven't been as racist as we have.
Yeah, you guys kind of invented like the bomb, but we perfected it.
Yeah. It's like you guys took the idea, but we ran with the fucking idea. Okay.
Ask Quentin Tarantino. We're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna play a really creepy game called Simply Ashamed.
Hi, this is Greg.
This is Chuck.
And this is Dan. And we are Talking in Circles. Because the world needs another podcast, we are here as Geekcast Radio's newest edition.
And as the title says, each week we get lost in conversation about a wide range of topics, including movies, comics, games, art, TV, and even occasionally sports.
We play games and discuss pivotal topics like who would win in a fight, the Kool-Aid Man or Tony the Tiger, and examine the hot-button issues of the world of geekdom. We keep things fresh by taking timeless topics in new directions.
We are simply three friends having a fun time talking about life's most fascinating foibles.
Stay connected with us every Tuesday on iTunes or at geekcastradio.com.
Time for a segment that embraces embarrassment, rejoices in ridicule, and claims our shame. It's Simply Ashamed.
Simply Ashamed. This is when we form a trust circle and we admit to each other things we are ashamed of in the movie and television industry. Because this is a safe place, I'm going to go first, and we'll let the guests go last, so you can build up. We'll admit things first, so you feel okay?
Yeah,
okay.
So you know it's really
so I can listen to you three and then just end the call.
Yeah. Okay. I've got my blackmail.
I have info on you now.
Son of a bitch.
I knew we had him on for a reason.
Trick. My name is DJ Valentine, and I'm kind of excited for this Triple X movie. Maybe because I saw Triple X in the theater, maybe because I own it on DVD, but I'm a little excited for the Triple X movie with Vin Diesel. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, man.
The new one?
Yeah, Triple X 2, 3, whatever it's called. The Return of Xander Cage.
Oh god, is it the Return of Xander Cage?
I think it's called the Return of Xander Cage, which is.
Oh man, well with a under title like that, I mean.
I mean, it's funny because in the State of the Union, one of the greatest films ever made, wink. He got blown up and like the back part of his neck got ripped off and dropped on the ground. So I'm interested to see how they retcon that.
Well, the IMDb page says Xander Cage is left for dead after an incident.
Oh man, so this happens before Triple X 2 then.
Though he secretly returns to action for a new tough assignment with his handler. But it's the after an incident.
After him.
So this, no indication of what that incident might be.
We could be spelling an Ice Cube Vin Diesel team up. You don't know.
With Exhibit showing up.
An Exhibit pimping out a tank.
It's rumored. Cube's rumored to be in there.
See? You don't know. It could happen. It could be like Jason Bourne and fucking Aaron Cross. You don't know. It could happen. I'm telling you. Guys, come on. Back at me, huh? Anybody?
Well, no. I'm strangling myself right now.
Well, on the subject of Jason Bourne, I kind of hoped he would come up in the Simplistic Showcase.
Don't you talk bad about Jason Bourne.
I'm not. I like the first three. I haven't seen the fourth one, but the new film is just being called Jason Bourne, right? Right. And in the trailer, he says, "I know who I am now."
Yes.
Right. So why is the film called Jason Bourne?
Well, no.
And not David Webb.
Okay. I knew this was going to come up. He never said his name was Jason Bourne. They said his name was Jason Bourne.
But the film is called Jason Bourne.
But if you call the movie David Webb, you're like, what the fuck?
Yes!
I like that. I like David Webb better.
Matt Damon is David Webb.
Just call it David Webb.
You have no idea how much this annoys me.
If this is the problem you're having with it, but you have no problems with Iron Man 3, we're at a non-starter here.
It's a lose
situation. Right Matthew, go ahead. Go second.
Okay, fine. Hey, I'm Matthew, and hey, how you guys doing? Hey,
hi,
hey,
Matthew.
I like that shirt. Oh, Jay, hey, I didn't think you were gonna be at this meeting.
He's at the ball cancer meeting next.
Yeah. So I'm Matthew.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, thank you. I can't even get it word in edgewise around here.
Don't care what your name is. Just say your fucking sins.
I'm going to the brain cancer meeting after this.
With you and Edward Norton.
And yeah, me and Edward Norton. It's like that's how we get chicks. We're part of the Pussy Patrol.
Yeah.
Pussy
If
Squad?
that chick is Helen Bonham Carter, you're digging in the wrong place, my friend.
Okay, fair enough. You met me at a very weird time.
Fight Club. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and I'm very excited. Now I'm even more excited for this Ninja Turtles movie this year.
Oh wait, so you were biting your tongue
Yeah,
the
I was
whole
waiting.
time?
I was waiting in the shadows.
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
Why, Matt?
Come on,
Why
man.
are you?
It's Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, Krang, the fucking robot man that Krang is in.
Now,
What else do I have to say?
Which one's Shredder and which one's Splinter?
Splinter's the rat,
Splinter's
and
the rat.
Shredder is the man who was played by William Fichtner, then changed into an Asian man at the very last second.
Well, it looks like there's really an Asian man in this one, though.
Yeah, because they've learned their stupid fucking.
See, they're
lessons.
learning their lessons. David Green is the hero. He's not the hero we deserve. He's
Oh,
the hero
God.
we need.
How dare you?
Oh,
How dare you?
I'm wounded. Going
Commissioner
down.
Gordon and blasphemy, you son of a bitch.
I was trying to fight the turtles. Don't you dare give me your
Michael Bay,
bullshit.
quit pointing that gun at my turtles.
I like those. Hey, Justin.
Justin's not speaking to you because you actually
I thought this was a safe place, you fucks.
not for that.
It's like you're now looking forward to it because if if it's good, he's going to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, I
That's just mean.
yeah, it's horrible. You've essentially signed his death warrant.
Well, he signed his
You're there to
death warrant
push him
years
off the
ago.
bridge.
You're gonna be on the bridge.
Yeah.
Filming.
I'm filming the whole thing.
You're Roger Moore. You're
Yes.
Roger Moore.
I got the
Zorn.
view to a kill. I have the view, and you're the kill.
Am I Grace Jones in this situation?
Yeah, you're Mayday. Well, you have to be. I mean, what other black character
That's
is there?
true. I can't be the other one.
Can't be white, obviously. We're not in some new fangled world where black people are white people are black people.
Gods
You're
of Egypt.
Phoenix Lighter 20 years later.
Oh yeah. We're not that progressive yet.
Justin Polizzi.
He's fell off the bridge already.
I think he's gone.
Somebody fish him out. Fish him out. Right here. We need him.
Is this the meeting that we talk about the future that we're ashamed of, or the past?
Either one.
Okay, because I thought it was the past. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, look, donuts over there. That's
Donuts,
pretty good.
yeah. Don't touch
Hey,
it.
Maybe
hey,
that's a
donuts are for closers.
Closers only.
Okay.
You sounded so sad. You can have a donut.
Fine, you can have that. It's Krispy Kreme. It's fine.
You sounded so sad.
Okay.
The coffee looks cold.
Coffee's for fucking closers.
Only. Alec Baldwin will
We
slap
were
you.
spinning the showcase wheel over there earlier, so we might have some stuff on them.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because they were they just
They weren't glazed beforehand.
Yeah, that-
We'll just leave it there.
Yeah,
They
that's
were
not cream in that coffee.
original. Now they're extra crispy.
Now they're extra original. They're authentic.
how you guys doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, it's been real nice to kind of listen to you guys talk
Yeah.
about the future, and it's good to air it out. I'm kind of
Right.
been
Yeah,
wanting
just
to
air it
air
out.
it out as myself. And, well, in a world where we have Ride Along and Ride Along 2, I'm
Right.
kind of happy that we can have something that's trying to be like Bad Boys actually be Bad Boys 3.
So you're looking forward to Bad
Yeah,
Boys
I'm kind of
3?
looking. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm kind of interested to see it. I mean, we've all liked the first one, and the second one was fun.
Right.
I think I like the second one more than the first one.
I think I like
Yeah.
that one. I like
If I'm
that one.
honest.
It was good stuff, and I hope we don't go the route Jay was talking about. But
For the love of Christ, don't go the route Jay Cluitt was talking about.
I'm hoping we're not doing the Indiana route.
Mutt Williams' son.
Oh, it can bring the two franchises together.
Yes.
Jaden Smith,
No.
Percy Jackson, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god. I
And then
literally have
blow
a
up
headache
the
now.
set.
I literally
Yeah.
felt a headache pop into my head.
I mean, I thought it was a shame, but if that happens,
I'm looking
really
for
gonna
it.
be
If that happens, I'm flying over to England to get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
I'm not gonna go, hey fool, I heard you don't want to breathe this in the life.
Oh my god, Mr. T's here.
Mr. T, it all comes together. He's Earl Grey.
No.
Oh wow.
Earl Grey.
Oh, if that was his real name, I'd love that.
Drink my tea, sucker.
Mr. T, spelled T-E-A.
Oh god.
TEA.
All right. Well, I mean, it's not. You shouldn't feel that bad about it. It could be. It is Joe Carnahan, so it could
Well,
be.
you know how I am when it comes to these sequels. And
Be your own thing. I know how you are.
Yeah. Don't call it Bad Boys.
I'm not
Call
happy.
it,
I'm not happy about it.
I am happy Martin Lawrence might have a job that doesn't
That's
involve
good.
him dressing like a woman. I am happy about that.
Yeah.
no, those Big Mama House movies. Isn't Paul Giamatti
Oh
one of those?
fuck! Is everything connected on this show? Is this the
It
Marvel
is.
Cinematic Universe?
Yeah. The simplistic cinematic
Oh,
universe.
geez, that's more ways than one simplistic. Cluitt, we've admitted our
Okay.
sins.
Yes.
Time
Oh,
for-
What
mine
is
isn't-
yours?
Mine isn't like looking forward to something. I'm going to break the trend, I'm afraid. But we're all film fans. Yes. Sorry. Hi, I'm Jay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm Jay.
Yep.
It's
That's
okay.
fine. That's fine. Do what you want.
I'm sorry. I was
Thanks
thinking
for
of
having me in the group today. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all film fans, and I'm sure that most of us have kind of watched a film and then liked it so much we just put it back on again and watch it again. I know that DJ has to watch a lot of films on repeat for his job.
Yes.
The only film, the one single film in the history of all films that I've ever watched once, then immediately rewound the disc and played again, is Not Another Teen Movie.
I love that
Whoa.
movie myself.
Is that what Chris Evans?
Yes.
It's Chris Evans. Yes.
Yes,
You
it
know
is.
what? You know what? You know what? I like that movie too.
It's
love
one of
that
the
movie.
better. It's one of the better satirical.
It might be the
movies.
last of the.
I'd say
satirical.
it was the last great parody movie.
Yes.
Yeah, from
I
that
agree.
franchise.
Yeah, with the banana, with the banana in his ass.
Yes.
Yeah, the banana. Yeah, the whipped cream on the dick and the banana in the butt.
And you've got the kind of the token black guy who knows he's the token black guy.
Yes, that was Sean Patrick Flannery or Slannery was there. It's like, hey man, what are you doing here? I'm supposed to be the only one.
The guy from Cool.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I hear.
Yeah.
That part is actually really funny.
That,
It's
that
like,
one,
hey,
I can't hate, again. I can't hate on that either. That could also. I like that movie.
And you know who else is in this film?
Uh-oh.
Mr. T.
Oh, yes.
He is in it. He is
He's
the
the wise
janitor.
janitor. Yeah, and
Yes.
Paul
Not another
Gleason,
T movie.
Paul Gleason reprises his role as Richard Vernon.
Yeah,
from the
Paul,
Breakfast
the
Club.
late Paul Gleason. Yes.
This, bear in mind, this is also a film that I've watched all of the DVD features on. For Not Another Teen Movie as well. And apparently they got Paul Gleason to come back, and he didn't get what they were doing at all. He didn't understand they were doing a parody. He just thought they were doing something about the Breakfast Club, so he just played the same character. And he didn't understand anything at all that was going on.
I can imagine that. It's like, hey, Paul, we're making a sequel to Breakfast Club. It's like, oh,
Really?
We need you for one scene to say the same dialogue again, pretty much. But this
everybody
time
say,
to
hey
Sam
Paul,
Levine.
I need you to say this for my voicemail. You mind just saying these lines?
Yeah.
Roll it.
It's like, you'll get the horns, young man.
Hey, it's better
Like,
than playing.
perfect.
It's better than playing Dwayne T. Robinson in Die Hard.
Oh, boy.
That actually been cool.
I think you sold me.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. But okay. My name's DJ Valentine, and boy. Speaking
It's okay,
of,
DJ. It's okay.
It's okay.
We're here for you, brother.
You're not here for me, you sadistic bastards. I think I'm.
Sorry, we're here to make fun of
addicted-
you. Sorry. I
We're
shouldn't
here
have
for the
said
fucking paycheck.
Yes, I know. I think I'm addicted to TV reenactments of famous Hollywood musicals. I saw Sound of Music on, I think it was NBC. I saw the atrocious Wiz with Mary J. Blige and Neo, and I saw Grease. I hate them, but I can't look away. And now I just know they're going to do like a West Side Story one, which is my favorite musical of all time. And I'm going to be watching the cast of Glee and Taylor Swift's Bad Blood video playing riff and singing Officer Krupke. I know it's going to happen, and I cannot stop myself. It's like I'm conditioned like Manchurian Candidate to watch these stupid fucking musicals. Somebody help me.
Well, you got the Rocky Horror Picture Show next.
Is that next?
Yes.
Oh, God, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Why?
Yes.
Do they do it like song for song, beat for beat in the productions, in the songs? Are they the same kind of tune and everything, or do they revamp it a little bit?
Grease was a little
Grease
revamped.
was the same. Grease was the same. Wizard of Oz.
No, Grease is the word.
Grease is the worst.
Well, I don't know. Grease was better than The Wiz, the one with fucking Mary J. Blige. That was awful.
Oh, I thought you meant the
That was so bad, but I couldn't turn it off. It was just like it had me.
Yeah. You gotta support him.
No, shut up.
We need somebody to watch this shit.
All right, Matthew. Go ahead.
All right, Matthew.
All right, that's enough.
All right, Mr. Stewart.
You go to the back of the classroom and think about what you've done.
Well, you guys are gonna have to think about this because I'm really ashamed of this one. I'm Matthew, and I've been totally on a Total Divas kick, the ETV show.
You're the one. You're the one
Yeah.
making. First it was Transformers, and now it's this. Why are you
Total
giving them ratings?
Divas. I don't know why I like this show. It's got very good-looking women on it, and it's got those Bella twins.
I've seen the Bella twins.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know.
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
you do. Come on.
I don't.
It's a
You
TV
do.
show about wrestling divas,
Yeah.
but a reality show.
They have their own
It's like-
TV show?
Yeah.
They have their own TV show.
Great.
It's nothing to be
Good for
ashamed
them.
of.
It's like Real Housewives if Real Housewives were shot up with HGH.
And Matt, you're watching that?
Yeah.
You should be ashamed.
Well,
The worst counselor ever.
it's like, shame! I thought we were safe here.
Here's a
No,
gun,
you're not.
and here's one bullet. Make it count.
You're feeling suicidal? Here's a knife.
Cut your
There you
wrists. You
That's
son
pretty
of
much
a
good.
I'm being paraded naked down the street just with somebody that's like saying shame.
shame. Ring the
Shame.
bell.
I'm Lena Headey right now.
Should be.
Yeah.
I wish you were Lena Headey.
Are
Show
you
me
doing
way
it for
better.
the wife, or are you doing it for
Oh,
yourself?
come on. I'm doing it for me.
Oh my god.
Are you
Don't
under
even
duress,
lie.
Matthew? Who is making you do?
Somebody's gotta.
Does Nicole watch it with you?
No, she doesn't know I watch it. So, no.
Do you have to hide in a room and lock
This
the door?
was my big coming out right now. That it's like, hey
Now
Nicole,
you are
hi.
literally ashamed. You're literally ashamed to tell
Is
you.
Nicole there right now?
No.
I need to get her
Put
on.
her online.
Has she already left you because of this?
Well, she's with another guy right now.
Oh, see.
And I can guarantee that guy does not watch Total Divas.
Yeah, he only watches Basketball Wives. That's it.
Yeah.
He doesn't go as far as
yes.
Total Diva.
Yeah. He knows where to draw.
There's a
the
line, and you've crossed it.
There's-
my friend.
yeah,
You can't
yeah.
see the line.
You
Yeah.
sick son.
I am the
bitch.
fucking line. I'm the line.
I'm the line.
Oh, not Stallone as well.
You can't get away from these people. Justin, can you beat that? Because I don't think you can.
Yeah, it's definitely.
No, I'm a man. I watch man stuff.
Oh, I watch man things. I watch Total Men.
Total men divas.
Total Men Divas. I watch wrestling for real.
Yeah, you should be ashamed. So,
I know. That's why I'm here.
That's why he's here.
God damn it.
I've been eating this donut, and I think Jay was right. I don't think it is cream.
No,
I warned you,
definitely-
man, I warned
that's
you.
not an eclair, my
Larson.
friend.
Is it a
You
wolf?
did warn me, so
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Thank
did. You have nobody to blame but yourself.
that's not a cronut, my friend. That's
That's a cum nut.
and yet why am I still eating it?
I don't know. Sugar is very addictive. If it was sugar,
Yeah.
that you were eating.
I think that guy had a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
It's all that.
it was Louis Anderson's donuts.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Willie Anderson.
Louis Anderson.
How you doing? I don't know. Should I say my name again?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
No, we
I've
know who
already-
the fuck you are.
My name is Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Nice tits.
Yeah,
Yeah, bitch tits.
I've got bitch tits.
Fight Club. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. So when I watched this movie, I immediately followed it with the second one.
Oh God.
And I watch them in pairs.
Oh God, this could be really bad.
The first one came out in '86. I don't know if you know what it is.
Maybe I won't. Hopefully, God, I won't. What is
not
it?
Ghostbusters.
I
Hair in
enjoy watching.
'86.
I enjoy watching them. There's a lot of special effects that go on.
Ghostbusters might be Ghostbusters.
No, Ghostbusters '84.
Oh fuck.
86. Special effects.
My science project? I don't know.
No, it's only got 3 characters in the title.
No, I have no idea what this is.
Or some might say 2.
I have no idea.
The Fly.
FX.
Brian Dennehy's FX?
I feel like I'm being judged here.
Well, judge not, or you be judged first.
You're telling me
movie specialist that gets hired by the FBI. I think it's entertaining.
So you're telling me you watched Brian Dennehy's FX?
And the second one.
What
right
the
after.
fuck happens in the second? What the fuck happens in the first one?
What is this film?
Well, I'm glad you
The effects
asked
got
me,
better.
because
It's about a special effects artist who solves crimes or some shit, right?
No. The FBI wants to hire this special effects expert to fake a gangster's murder. He gets double-crossed. And why are you laughing?
It just sounds like an amazing premise. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
This has never been done before.
This
was way ahead of its time.
It's a good movie. An Australian, Brian Brown, leads. It's kind of odd, but leads the cast as the special effects expert.
Right.
That guy from
Brian Dennehy.
No, Law and Order. The guy from Law and Order. The older guy who died 2004. I think it was 2005.
Fred.
No, Jerry something. He's in it. He plays the mobster.
All I remember is him, Brian
You've
Brown.
never seen
dressed
this?
like a
Am I the only
clown.
ones that's seen these films?
I've seen the first one. I didn't know
I'm
they
still
had
not sure they exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
It's all an effect.
They exist.
First one I remember because I remember Brian Brown dressed like a clown. But
Now, was there a scene in either FX1 or FX2 where they're like in a grocery store and there's a guy trying to kill them in a grocery store and they're doing shit in the grocery store?
That's Hot Fuzz.
No,
it's Gross Point Blank.
That's Gross Point Blank. No, that's Cobra. That's Cobra. You got it wrong. It's Cobra.
It's any movie with a fucking grocery store. That's Raising Arizona. You know that movie where the guy drinks the water?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That one.
Oh God, you devil too, right?
Yeah.
Chinatown.
Life stinks.
I think I.
By the way, DJ, if I can correct you,
Yes.
You said you only saw the first one.
Is it the guy with the clown? The second one?
That would be the second.
So I must have seen the second one and never seen the first one. I know I've seen one of these films. I couldn't remember. I remember Brian Dennehy for some reason.
Surprisingly, he's still alive. I know.
Brian Dennehy's alive?
Oh yeah, he's
I thought he died after Tommy Boy. I thought he died in Tommy Boy.
Whole cast has died almost.
Tommy Boy killed him.
Everybody in Tommy Boy's dead. We've established this. Maybe I gotta watch.
I feel like I'm really being judged here.
Maybe we need to revisit FX. Maybe you've dug up something here. We gotta.
It sounds like you need to do a commentary of it.
It sounds like we need to go and pull the
They're
commentary.
not great. They're not great.
No. You started this, Polizzi. Now you're gonna fucking finish.
I just watch them. I just find them to be entertaining. I think the second one's worse. The Deadly Art of Illusion.
Well, a subtitle like that.
FX, The Deadly Art of Illusion.
Brian Dennehy, apparently in Terrence Malick's latest film.
Oh, Queen of
Night
Cups.
of Cups. Night of Cups.
Yeah.
Night of Cups.
Starring Brian Dennehy.
Are you Googling FX?
Yes, I am. To check that it exists.
Tell me more.
Cluitt needs proof. He needs evidence. Proof of life.
It's there, man.
It is. I can confirm
gotta
it is
accept
there. The sequel has Rachel Ticotin from Total Recall.
Oh.
Or Tickerton, whatever you pronounce it.
Tickerton. Tickerton.
Tickerton.
Sounds like a fucking antibiotic.
I got
Take
tickets.
3 of these tickets in and go to Mars.
God, this nasty Raz needs some ticketing.
That's where you got it from.
Oh, damn. Okay, Cluitt.
Yes,
I guess beat that. I mean,
okay.
Divas and FX.
The stakes are raising.
Brace yourselves,
precipitously.
everybody.
Oh, God.
Brace yourselves. I hope you're all sitting down.
You like that? You already told us you liked Iron Man 3, so it can't get worse.
Iron Man 3 is a classic. No. At about the age of 20,
Right.
I discovered that John Wayne, you know John Wayne,
Yes.
was not a character played by Clint Eastwood.
Oh, you silly brutes.
Up until that point, I'd heard the name John Wayne bandied around, but I'd never really considered that this is an actor, real name Marion Morrison,
Yes.
who is the star of countless westerns, possibly the first great of the genre. First great actor, one of the first great actors of the genre. No, I always assumed, oh, that's the Clint Eastwood character, you know, probably the one from all those Dollars movies that I hear so much about. And then I was at a pub quiz, and he was the answer to a question that had nothing to do with Clint Eastwood. And I put 2 and 2 together and smacked myself in the forehead, thinking, "My God, I've been wasting these years. This is an actor."
I'm just picturing John Wayne and Clint Eastwood movies at this point. Hell of a thing, killing a man.
You know, I just found this out now.
Injustice from America.
Yeah.
But I think the worst thing
Do
is
you
that at this
feel
point, I think I'd already
lucky,
seen.
punk?
I think when I found this out, I'd already seen The Searchers.
Oh,
I think. So I
That's
don't
Clint
know how
Eastwood.
this.
How old is Clint Eastwood?
This guy's been around forever.
Jesus. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
can't
I
explain
think
it,
this needs to happen. I think, Justin, you need to go in the lab, and I need you to do a cut of John Wayne in a bunch of fucking Clint Eastwood movies, and vice versa.
I need John
Yeah.
Wayne in Gran Torino.
Oh, jeez. Get off my lawn, you.
John Wayne talking to an empty
Pilgrim?
chair.
Get off my lawn, Pilgrim. I want John Wayne and Space Cowboy.
That would probably work.
T-minus
Why
6.
am I on this spacecraft? I'm too old to be in space.
Deserves got nothing to do with it. I don't know why John Wayne sounds like a man talking in slow motion, but that's about as close as it
That's how John
What
Wayne
he sounded
sounds.
like. It's like a man talking through syrup.
I've been
Every
drugged.
movie is now like 45 minutes longer with all his dialogue in it.
Oh man, you've opened my eyes. Now I'm only gonna picture John Wayne movies with Clint Eastwood and Clint Eastwood movies with John Wayne. It's not. I'm never gonna not see that.
You're welcome.
John Wayne directed American Sniper.
He did. He did quite
Pretty
well
good. I
too.
like that movie. Heartbreak Bridge with John Wayne. Oh boy. Speaking of spoof movies, I'm DJ Valentine, and I can't say I'm not looking forward to Meet the Blacks,
Oh my god.
which is a spoof of The Purge starring Mike Epps, Charlie Murphy. I think that was all I saw that was in there. But I watched the trailer and I found myself laughing at it, and I don't want to laugh at it, but I did. So now I want to see
And
it.
you've been on a kick with this shit lately.
What the fuck is that?
This, and you're like, oh, well, Independence Day is gonna be great.
Well, first off, I think Independence Day is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Does that count as a fourth? It has Goldblum, my friend.
It does. The rule of Goldblum applies.
I'm sorry. This looks good. Not good. It looks stupid. It looks like I would laugh at it.
It looks like John Wayne should have been in it.
There were Meet the Blacks. This is well, it has George Lopez in it, so it has to be great.
Oh, of
George
course. I mean, yeah.
If George Lopez is in your movie, it's
Oh yeah.
I know. It's not a
his
movie.
best character. His best role was on Reno 911 anyway, as the coked out mayor. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, so yes, I'm looking forward to Meet the Blacks. I know none of you have seen this trailer, but when you do see the trailer, realize that I liked it, and then realize I am ashamed of that fact.
Apparently, it stars Mike Tyson and Perez Hilton.
Mike Tyson is in the movie. Yes, he is in the movie. I did see Mike Tyson.
And Perez Hilton.
I don't know about that. I am
It's
not
been confirmed right now on this show.
No, until I see him, Jay, I don't think he's in the movie. I don't care what IMDb tells me. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that he was deleted from the existence. Matthew, you got any last words?
Yeah, get me the fuck out of here.
The door's locked.
Duh! Doors are locked from the outside. It's my fucking luck. Well, it's kind of odd to say this, but I have never seen fully any of the Godfather movies.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Nope.
You haven't seen Godfather Part 1?
Nope. Out all the way through. I think the only
Shit was
time
the
I've
movie.
seen the most I've seen a Godfather is, ironically enough, in an Italian restaurant.
That's very racist.
It's on my. They had it on the TV.
I'm not happy
Ulysses
with
like,
that.
what?
They had it on the TV, and I was.
That's like
out-
saying the only time I've ever seen a color purple was in a soul food restaurant.
Yeah, but they had it on. What the fuck? The only time I saw Schindler's List was in a deli. Like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Matt, I'm not going to give you any shit for not having seen the Godfather films because I haven't seen them all the way through.
Thank you.
I've
What is
seen
wrong
bits.
with
I've
both
seen.
of you?
Yeah.
I own them on DVD.
What are you doing?
I've put them like in a DVD player and had the TV going and just kind of not watched the screen.
They teach
So
it,
I just-
they teach it
I've
in
been
schools,
present.
for Christ's sake. It's like Stuart Little, for God's sake.
I'll tell you.
I've seen Stuart Little.
I'm talking about the book.
I'll tell you this.
Not the movie.
I've watched The Adventures of Ford Fairlane and Freddy Got Fingered more than I've seen parts of The Godfather.
I've watched Not Another Teen Movie twice in the same evening.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Godfather all the way through.
Jesus.
Well,
That's
I heard
almost-
it's a
think
little overrated.
I think it's almost impossible not to watch The Godfather. It's everywhere. You can't like.
Well, I must be nowhere.
You were not there. You're Bob Dylan.
I'm elsewhere.
I'm not there.
I'm in the Elseworlds.
Oh my God, you guys. Justin's speechless. I don't even know what to say to you.
Justin
I got
hasn't said
nothing.
shit in like an hour.
I don't know. I was.
Justin.
I
He's so disheveled.
I really enjoy watching Murder at 1600. Okay, all right, it's over with.
Wow. With Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes and Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer?
Diane Sawyer.
Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know if I've ever seen
I'm
all
all for
that
Klempt.
movie.
I'm all like befuddled now.
Isn't Ashley Judd in Murder on 1600?
No,
No, that's Kister
you're getting your
Close.
Waco's mixed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
They all
Racist.
defend me. Does Wesley Snipes have a sex scene with Diane Lane like Unfaithful?
Oh, man, imagine.
Well, that's not a good movie.
Dennis Miller's in it.
Oh, now I'm in.
Yeah.
Now I'm in.
He finished wrapping the net.
The
and
net.
went
He
over
was
to the
done with
other
Sandra
thing.
Bullock.
It's like,
Cluitt. One last one.
Okay.
Get off your chest.
This is something I have discussed briefly on the Lambcast before, but never here. I saw the Star Wars films in numerical order.
Oh,
So the first one I saw was Phantom Menace, and the second one I saw was Attack of the Clones. The third one I saw was Revenge of the Sith. I forgot the name for a second. Then I saw A New Hope. Then I saw Empire Strikes Back. Then I saw Return of the Jedi. Then I saw the Clone Wars movie in the cinema.
wow.
Then I saw the new one.
That
And
is not how you're supposed to do it.
this is correct.
You've messed up the
And-
timeline.
well, why do they have numbers on them?
The first time that I had seen all 6 of those films, the first films, when I reached the end of having seen Return of the Jedi, my favourite film of those 6 was Attack of the Clones.
Ooh. Now you're just taking a piss.
Now, you're just trying to piss me off, okay?
It's not anymore, but there was a
That was number
significant
2.
portion of time where it was.
The worst Star Wars
And I
film
will
is-
still happily watch it today. And I consider myself a Star Wars fan.
Attack of the Clones? Are you,
Attack of the Clones!
you are aware which one that is, right? That's the one
Yes.
with
You're
sand.
aware that's the
It
worst
gets
one.
everywhere.
Yes, he hates sand. He really hates sand. And I can relate, because I'm not a fan of sand either.
No, sounds pretty fucked up.
See, now we're putting it together. It's a very relatable film.
Relatable to who?
People that don't like sand.
Oh.
I live in a beach town.
We live in a beach state.
I live in fucking
Both of
Miami.
us.
I live in a desert.
I don't like sand either. It gets everywhere, and it's like
None of us here like sand, but I don't want my heroes talking about that in a movie.
But it still has one of my favourite scenes from the entire franchise in it, which is the stadium scene. I really like that scene.
Really?
Yes!
You like cockroaches flying around and
The three giant monsters, and they're all tied to the poles, and they take them out different ways. I think that's a really good scene, and the CGI holds up.
You like Ewan McGregor's weird beard that keeps flipping in and out because he was shooting Black
Ewan
Hawk
McGregor
down
is the best part of that franchise.
No.
Of the early trilogy.
I'm not talking about Ewan McGregor. I'm talking about the cheapness of the fact that
you're talking about his beard.
his beard was like pasted on.
I don't pay attention to Ewan McGregor's facial hair, I'm sorry.
It's where his mouth.
It's
is
not a high
it's where
point.
The
Pay
words
attention
come
to
out of
his
his
pubic
mouth
hair.
from his facial part. I have to hear the dialogue from that part.
Listen to the dialogue is probably more of the problem.
It is award worthy.
The dialogue, yeah.
I think we can all agree that sand gets everywhere.
It does. It's a very real problem.
And you know what? Funny enough, it's like they were in the stadium. The stadium was filled with sand.
Yes.
This
And
is my
you'll
worst
notice
nightmare.
This is coming full fucking circle now.
This is my worst nightmare.
It's a very sandy planet. Padme fell in sand.
Anakin, you're gonna die in sand.
You're gonna die in the sand.
His
We're
last,
making progress here now.
his
my
last
least favorite-
breaths as Anakin Skywalker, he was crawling through sand.
Well, it was like pebbles.
Eh.
It's kind of.
And my least favourite of the prequels is Revenge of the Sith.
Really, I think it's the best
Yes, I think it's the worst one. And it's the one that I've seen the least.
That's my
it's
third
awful.
favorite one in the
It's
series.
I mean, I can't deal with Anakin Skywalker riding a giant tick across a field, then falling down, and then
That's incredible. That's
What's her
an
name?
incredible
Padme.
statement you just made. Iron Man 3 is better.
Well, I feel like Revenge of the Sith is just it's getting from the end of Attack of the Clones to the start of the original trilogy. There's no real surprises in it. It's just A to B, draw a line. I don't need this film to exist. Everything else before that was like there could be a few twists going on. I feel no need to go back and watch.
You don't like watching kids get murdered?
I didn't say that. It's got its moments.
This has been Simply Ashamed. I'd ask for you all not to judge us for anything said during this segment. Or for the entire show for that matter. Am I too late for that?
So before we let you go, Cluitt, why don't you plug the big old Lambcast and Life vs. Film? Go ahead and do that.
Yes, of course. Well, yeah, my main site is lifevsfilm.com, lifevsfilm.com. My main approach to writing is I'm going through the 1001 movies you must see before you die.
Godfather. Sorry.
Which is on there, as is Godfather Part 2, and Godfather Part 3 is on another list I'm going through, so I'll get to them at some point. Don't you worry. And the
Movies you don't need to see?
Yeah,
Iron Man 3! No.
Movies that had been made.
Yes.
It happened.
No, it's actually, I think it's on a list of films that were voted for as people's favourites.
That was a list of shit happens.
Chest hair from Andy Garcia.
I'm approaching being like 40% of the way through that 1001 list, and the list gets longer every year when they add new films to it. But you know, there's a lot of shit on it, and I'm working my way through it. And but as DJ said, I also host the Lambcast, which is the official podcast of the largest association of movie blogs, which can be found at largeassmovieblogs.com. Search for Lambcast on Twitter and in iTunes. The largest movie blogs, is the world's largest collection of online movie blogs, possibly the only collection of online movie blogs. I don't know, I haven't looked into it. And on the podcast, we get 4 or 5 people every week chatting about something new about films. For example, in a few weeks' time, DJ will be on talking about Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, which I now think might not be the worst film of the year from that last trailer. I don't know. I also write a little bit for FrenchLifeSunday.com and BlueprintReview.co.uk and to the escapehatch.blogspot.com. I think I'm all over the place.
That's right.
But I linked everything from Life vs. Film.
Jay is just a giant whore.
I am.
He's like the jizz on the wheel.
Yeah, he's like the
I
jizz
go
on the
everywhere. I'm all over your donuts.
Can't get it out of your fingers.
Jay is like the sand. He gets everywhere. He's like sand and cum.
Oh,
you're
God.
like somebody came in the sand.
That actually works as a good kind of cement.
Is that how they
Sorry,
make that?
cement.
Seam.
I said that wrong.
Oh man,
We've
the wordplay
just-
here
Out of
is
mouth!
magnificent. Bye, Jay. See ya.
Matthew, why don't you tell us everybody your information other than about cement?
Well, if you want to find cement, just Google it. Cement.
Don't Google it. You'll be put on a watch list.
MENT. Cement.
You're gonna get
I'm sure it's a thing. It has to be. With all the sick fucks out there like me. Cement is out there. All right, well, unfortunately, we are Simplistic Reviews. You can check us out at simplisticreviews.net. That's the main website. Go to Twitter, at Simple Tweeters, where we tweet stuff. Yeah.
Thanks.
Pregnant pause. Here. Enter.
Pregnant pause.
Pregnant pause. Enter.
Wait for applause.
You wonder why it's pregnant, because it was entered there. Ooh, pregnant. Oh, pregnant jokes. So timely and offensive. Go to YouTube. Go youtube.com/simplisticreviews1. We are also on Facebook. Facebook.com/simplisticreviews. We are also on Letterboxd. We post lists and do shit on Twitterbox. What the fuck? Twatterbox?
That's a different
Letterbox.
It's on Pornhub.
Cement box. Letterbox.com. Check out our list and minor reviews and everything there. And you can also download this fabulous podcast on iTunes or TuneIn Radio and what's the other place?
Stitcher.
Stitcher. Yeah, Stitcher. So Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and iTunes. Download the Simplistic Reviews podcast. That's about it.
Well, for Paul Giamatti, Christopher Walken, Clint Eastwood, I'm John Wayne saying, was that 4 bullets, Pilgrim, or 6? I don't even know what the fuck the line is. Thanks for listening.
Wait, DJ's black?
The twist!
What the twist?
What a twist!
Thanks for listening to the Simplistic Reviews podcast. In the world of obscenity-fueled, insanity-rich, impulse-driven movie podcasts, there can be only one. Although, it's not a cool exclusivity with a powerful prize like Highlander. It's more like that special kid that's good with Legos who sits in the corner.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Dummy McLeod of the Clan McLeod.